Hello and welcome to Dicesylvania. We are a bunch of lovable geeks who meet every Sunday to play Dungeons and Dragons and speak very beautiful vampire English.
Vampire English.
I am Count Bear, your DM for Eyceras, this place where an epic odyssey with bold heroes unfold, whose masks slowly start fading away, revealing their true persona.
Oh my.
It can be everyone, like not anyone, everyone at
Not
a specific
the natural mask. I mean,
one by one.
Yeah. But stick around to discover this real-time storytelling adventure between myself and these brave adventurers who will go around and introduce them.
Hi, I'm Radish. I'll be playing Gobba, the right goblin you want for the job. If the job is rambling about the flavor of the month god, or taking care of his friends, or, delving the business of fermented goat milk. Off to you.
Oh, I'm Karla. Wow.
Wow!
Wow, I'm Karla, and I am playing a secret race. It's not an Ergenasi, no, and a non-binary ranger who is learning currently what's the business with the humanoids.
And the name?
But the name is Whisper. Give my race to the northwest, to the west before becoming the wind and its eagle wings, and a super sippy and probably some more later.
So hi, I'm Lair, and I'll be playing Draven, the vampire, who's a bit broken. But a bit broken and shady, and whose mask maybe fell off. I don't know. I don't remember.
Did you watch our last episode?
Yes, I always watch it. I was here.
No, I think you were here.
Wow, time lapse. Paradox. Explosions.
Matrix.
Matrix. Neo. So yeah, stick around and see me.
That was brief.
Being an actor.
Yeah, we have a Draven spin-off in 4 weeks.
D&D Draven.
On the other side of the table,
Hi, I'm Ionuț. I play Sildren.
Hi. Hello.
And Sildren is a culture mercenary with no clue about his mysterious powers. Unlimited powers.
Is it morning?
How
I hope it's morning.
I don't know.
oh man,
Did you guys say
find out.
morning? Maybe they didn't catch it. Like morning. Oh, okay.
Drooling.
Hi, I'm Karina. I'll be playing CP, an adorable halfling warlock who lives in symbiosis with her patron, Zolux, spreading cheers and joy and entrails everywhere. I'm scared, legit. I don't want to play with you guys anymore.
Yeah, but we already started this and
You
we're
don't have
too
to play
invested.
anymore.
TPK. Okay.
Can I be a new family? Can I have a new family?
No,
You don't choose
you
now.
may not. At least you have a family.
And I'm Rox. I'll be playing the sweet and kind turtle barbarian named Shelly, whose rage is not out of anger but of disappointment.
Oh no!
This kind of anger.
Good one.
My, but how cool t-shirts you have.
Oh, you mean these t-shirts? Let me just...
Oh, what's this?
I just not get the memo.
Thank you. Where's your t-shirt?
I flash you guys. No morning but flashing, yeah.
Yeah, you have like the white t-shirt with the small X in the corner, like image did not upload.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So, before we start, just very quick, some announcement for our friends. Starting with Rooks, Rooks.
It seems like the beacons are lit, and no, it's not Gondor calling for aid. It's us giving us a special shout out to our friends at Elemental Beacon, these awesome people who are helping us take our battles up a notch with fantastic minis and props. Check them out in the link below. So at Elemental Beacon,
That's below.
or at elementalbeacon.com/RO. You can also find the link below, as I said, and use our promo code for 10% off for. How much was it?
6 months. 6 months.
6 months. Yes.
Half a year.
Half a year.
And
Oh my
half
God.
of 20% off.
Half.
They have amazing D&D related merch and props, and also clothing and accessories, whatever you guys want. They're amazing. Check them out.
Cool t-shirts.
Cool t-shirts, yes.
And as always, we'd like to thank our friends at Zeedo for sharing with us their 15 years of experience in audio gear. So from emerging streamers such as ourselves, to instruments, to music equipment and audio equipment. Check out Zeedo.ro is the place for all your needs. Thank you, Zeedo, for making us sound good. Check them out in the link right next to Rook, so you can click on it and you can't click on it.
Do not click on it. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't want to find out.
You can check them out at zeedoshop.ro. And this was rehearsed
Like always.
on purpose. You go now.
Oh my god.
So, if you're up for mixing a night out with your nerdy side, we have the right place for you. This is a special shout out to our friends at One Up Gamers Pub
Nice.
for streaming our episodes and for being super supportive. You can check them out on their Facebook and Instagram pages, and we definitely encourage you to visit them, their live location here in Bucharest. It's amazing. I've had a lot of fun there.
We also have. We have proof.
We
Where
drank
is the
there all.
photos?
So before we start in, just a quick shout out that if you are looking to spice up the music for your games, just check out Syrinscape for upping up the ambience.
L'ambiance. And also, while we're listening to the ambience, we miss you, Alex. We will see you next week.
Yeah, unfortunately, Alex couldn't make it to this session, but
You have to freak style again.
she will freak
Silo
part
Revenge.
2. Coming up.
Freak style reloaded. Reloaded.
I keep hearing freak style now.
Oh, we can do that. We can also do that.
You go behind it and go, "Woo!"
Maybe she was getting freaky.
All right.
With the paladin.
Paradise.
Paladins.
Paradise.
Cannibals.
Yeah.
What was it?
Cannibals, I tell you.
It's time then, with the announcements out of the way, to go ahead and start tonight's episode in Eyceras. Welcome. We will begin the session with a quick recap on what transpired previously, and we do see the group of adventurers leaving Gazia, heading towards Gravel Grotto for the next chapter of their adventure. And on the road, it seemed that our fellow adventurer Draven, he started getting whispers and messages from an entity he quite forgot or tried to deny its existence, but it came back to haunt him. and as such, it told him to remember their dealings and to deal with some memory haunts. These specters that seem to be remnants of past memories taken form. And on the road, they did discover these haunts, and after a brief encounter, Xylo actually managed, with the power of her religion, to drive most of the haunts away, and the other ones that were dispersed just remained in place in a sort of shapeless, unethereal blob. Yes. And Draven, not having quite fulfilled his deed, they decided to move onwards then in their journey, and the next stop was the small village of Cysera. This sort of half-elven city, half-human city, on just on the borderline of the Atmos Grove to the north, where they decided to take a well-deserved rest in a proper establishment. And well, yeah, they decided to go for the more fancier one in the Elven district, the Silken Elegance.
Actually, Goba decided.
Yeah, it was silken elephants.
And now he's whining about it.
Yeah,
Why? Because
okay.
they don't have goat milk.
And he has help whining about it.
Yeah, he had. And while they enjoyed a nice, healthy meal with some nice, also healthier drinks.
Sorry.
During that time, Draven was questioned by Whisper about the details, on the books, on the Destiny's Handbook, which, upon further inquiry, it seemed like it wasn't just an ordinary book, but more of a recollection of past adventures from a fellow that Draven quite... it was deducted, sort of, that it was his past adventures. And after that, they, Whisper and Draven, decided to go in another side chamber of sorts to have a more private conversation, upon which
Super private.
Draven just removed his metallic mask, revealing a more decayed, so to say, version of him, with white hair, half of his face rotten, and lots of battle wounds and scars.
Lots of one.
Well, yeah.
But a good one.
Good one. Yeah. So, during this shocking reveal, it's where we left off with you still over there in the side chamber, and the rest of you somewhere further off at the table.
Sipping.
And sipping. And what would you like to do, folks?
So, I'm not quite alive.
Oh, I can see you look like the dead. I actually think you are the dead. But that's okay. You're still beautiful. Like, that is part of the cycle, because otherwise matter and nature wouldn't be renewed. So it's a beautiful part. And I honestly think you should stay without the mask.
I'd rather not. The people here, I think they remember me, and they must think I'm dead. It's better to think that.
But do you...
And I'm not, natural. Like, Until this, I don't remember if things like me existed in this world.
Ah, so they were not the walking of the dead. But
Tonight of the living
I
dead.
have a question. Do you remember how your demise went? How did you partake on it?
I still remember that, but I want to show all of you not where it happened, but who I used to be before that. Kind of.
Like with magic?
No magic.
What do you mean by showing us?
Showing you a very important place for me in Cysera. I think the only important thing for me.
It's where your wife died?
No, I wouldn't want to go in that place. Not now, at least.
Draven, I'm very sorry.
It's
What?
okay. It's okay. It wasn't your fault. You don't need to say nothing.
The thing is that I'm not sure that someone like me is very good at comforting. I can only say what I've observed with you guys on the way. I think, and I have to learn this as well, like a big part of life about learning how to be a humanoid is learning how to lose and how to cope with loss. It's like, because of loss, you're being made stronger, you're being forged like a coal into a beautiful diamond. And I think as long as you keep hope in your heart and you look towards to hope, there's still something to fight on. Like CP with her father, like Shelly with her uncle and with their uncle and their freedom, like Goba being abandoned by his group. You still have to push on.
If you want to help me, I have 4 things. 1. Make sure that whenever we're getting our hands on those cabal freaks, we keep them alive for the time being.
The cabal freaks, okay, alive.
Then we have to help Goba, CB, Sildrin, and Shelly.
I mean, Sildren seems fine.
At least to find his brother.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. I'm sure also Citron has his past, but he never talks about it.
Not for not what I gave my word once and I failed, and I don't want that ever happening again. So
Okay, Draven, I will do something that is of great importance to me. I will add to my name.
I'll put my mask back on, by the way. And
With the random form, like
random
Andrei.
form. The bard, I think I
Yeah,
said.
yeah.
From now on, I am whispered carried by a breeze to the northwest through the Tempest Fest. Fellowship of CB and Draven.
And Goban, Sildrin.
I do not add names lightly to my list. This is the second that I added, and I plan on keeping the promises.
The only thing that can give me a bit of solace is revenge. You get it, right?
Not really.
And
I
I'll-
do not understand the feeling of revenge, maybe a bit sadness, but if it's the important to the you, I will do the trying.
Okay. Then I'll hold you for that. I think we should.
Like by the hand? Okay.
It's a metaphor. I think we should go back to the others. I'll show them tonight what I've showed you right now. But I don't want to freak them out right now.
You have to be a bit more careful with Koba and Silo, because maybe
I think Gob already knows.
he's in the room.
No, that's meant I didn't know. Rewind.
And it will be high-pitched scream like, or something.
Why do you think this?
Well, both Goba and CP know that I'm a team man who feeds on blood.
Yeah, but I also knew your feet on the hands of me, and you have the carrying of the smelly dirt. I don't know what that is.
Ashes.
Of what? Your wife. Again, I am sorry. What do you plan to do with the ashes?
I don't know. Spread them. Eat them. I don't know.
Spreading them in the wind, it might be quite poetical because they get to travel everywhere. It's like a holiday.
I don't even know if she's in paradise or not.
What's
The place beyond.
the paradise that gives you comfort when thinking to the dying.
Really, I don't even know why this happened.
Why she died?
Why we both did. Or no, why I died an easy death and she died a horrible one. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to them. Well, I need a drink right now, so to calm my emotions.
I'm sorry. Should I also get the drink? I don't know if this is a custom or not.
No?
Okay.
I mean, you want to get drunk?
Okay.
And we
Alright. You return back to the chamber where the rest of you are at the table enjoying drinks and meals.
not at the table.
Yeah, you would, you and Sildren. would
I'm
still-
messing with that guy. Still?
We were.
Well, he went through all of the wine bottles. 'Cause,
We were finished with him, I think.
We were finished? Okay, I would like to have another activity. I would like to pace, like having my small barrel of goat milk, I would like to pace back and forth in front of it and like just, under my breath. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's what Gobbo is doing.
We're passing by you.
you mean by the bar? Or
I go by.
if you are like in the center part and doing this?
I don't think time works like this.
As I pass.
You would see Goba doing that.
Oh, wait, do you have any faster way of doing this?
Yeah, breathe and count to 10 and then do this again 360 billion times.
I can count to that number.
This is why I said to 10.
Wow. Okay. Nice.
So, as I said, the atmosphere in this place, now that it's getting quite late, on the central stage over there would be some entertainers, like more like, imagine like exotic dancer, elven women. Yeah.
The belly dancers or
Males as well, yes. And they're just having, it looks a bit like, I don't know, like Tai Chi poses, and they do all of these things.
expression is dancing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's very
Cultural way
I
of
start
dancing.
imitating them.
And singing as well, but they grow in tree.
exactly. All those
blossoming flowers.
all those sorts of dances.
I'm representing Silo today, so she will also try to dance like a tree. Like
Romance.
very,
and
Let's have the height.
very undance. So I'm sorry. Very like what I did, like very sharp movements and not
That's exactly what
gentle.
Sylvia will do. Bump into the guy at the reception if he comes near me.
yes, that.
That's me.
But
You mean fart time?
Can I have a necklace done?
you are imitating all of these
I'm
dances.
drooling.
Some of the other folks around look at you, give you a bit of okay, sure, sort of.
Are the dancers buff?
No.
No, they're-
Oh right, they're elves.
They're elves and lean and graceful with each of their.
No, I'm the buffy one.
I also have a lean, graceful body. I
Yeah.
can also try dancing.
Go dance.
Performance.
Okay. I honestly, I think I put performance. I don't remember, but I think I put it especially for dancing.
Oh, okay. Your moment to shine, baby.
Should all of us roll the performance who wants to join in?
No, I didn't put it. I removed it for something else, but it doesn't matter. I will try.
But perception is not already your moment to shine.
Perception,
It's a bonus.
Oh,
it's 14. Not that bad.
okay. So you're trying to imitate all of these dances, and at some point you see one of them like sort of leaning on the back and doing this almost bridge-like, and Shelly, you see this and try to imitate, and for a second you slip and you're back just on your shell.
Can somebody turn me over?
You're done.
I will help you.
Yeah. And you whisper, you quite imitate what they're doing. At some point you fumble slightly, but still you're keeping sort of those
Okay. I
interesting.
I am the humaning.
I hope you don't plan to leave us to join a dancing crew.
Is that an option?
It's always an option.
Dicesylvania.
Nice.
Dance
Check out
revolution.
spin-off.
Spin-off
We
series.
have a lot of spin-offs.
So
Wait, don't choke Sylvania.
There's only this. If it's popular, guys, we can do like dances, dancing with the stars, Dicesylvania, and have like celebrities, and we can dance with big bunnies.
I want to wish the Crăciun.
and what do you do, guys?
No one does anything. I'm gonna do something. I would like to pass by CP and very
Conspicuous.
Thank you for the aid.
Conspicuous.
Yeah, sometimes when I can't speak, I have help speaking. So very inconspicuously, I will drop a what appears to be a leaflet near CP.
Do I see this?
Yeah, he made it obvious, right?
If she doesn't see it, I will do another pass and drop another leaflet.
Because
He's trying to be inconspicuous, but he's not.
oh yeah, so
I will pick up the leaflet. Open it.
It says in a common with kind of broken grammar and some of the letters aren't quite there. It says informational poster. Humans and elves from the location known as Silken Elephants are highly contagious with a disease that makes you poop a lot. Would not recommend touching.
I will take out my pen and correct his grammar.
It will take you a bit.
Yes. Inconspicuous. Pooping is spelled with two O's.
And no K.
Not pooping.
No pop K.
No K-pop. Yes. Okay. I will put it back. Go back.
Yes?
I found a very interesting piece of information.
Oh, is it about the informational leaflets that have been put here by the super official medicine people of the city of Eyceras?
Exactly.
Oh, right.
Did you see it? Let's read it together.
Oh, let's read it.
Alone.
Or is it written all wrong?
This is the correct way. This is how you spell pooping.
That's not how I spell pooping. There's no K in it.
So, you work for the health government of Eyceras?
No, unless you would buy that. No, I don't.
I don't spend money on silly things, but okay.
No, there was some very officially important people around here distributing them. You know, the ones with high credibility.
Yes. I have an idea because I'm so worried to catch this disease from it.
Don't even look at them.
Yeah. Can you stay here and protect me? Like if one of them comes, be like, hiya!
Oh, definitely don't
Don't
protect.
touch CP!
Right. Oh, I know exactly how I'm gonna protect you. I wanna open the barrel of goat milk and get a mug and get some goat milk. Whoever will come close, especially that Mr. Faultman guy, I'm gonna spill half-fermented goat milk on
My,
them.
that's so strong and masculine.
That's a waste of gold.
Don't you want, waste of goat milk. Don't you want to throw something like not so delicious?
No. I got this rag over here, and after I throw it, I'm gonna soak it with the rag and bring it back.
Oh my god. As long as you don't lick it off the floor.
What's happening? No, it's fine. Continue.
So,
Do something, Claire.
these leaflets, you just threw them around CP and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I wrote like 3 of them, like in a very big
Okay,
hurry.
cool.
It's
Just want to know.
I may be insane, but not that insane.
So, what else, guys?
Oh, what time is it approximately?
It would be around 9-10 in the evening.
I will pretend to call the elf guy so we order some more drinks, but on Goba's side to see what happens.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So,
I mean, like,
tell
hello,
him
Mr.
to-
Elf, what was his name?
Sark cider.
Cider.
Suckside.
Ha
Mr. Suckside, we want more wine.
Or cider.
Or cider.
Some,
Of course.
Some more water for me, only please. That's only the only good thing you can do.
We have expensive wine, cheaper wine.
Do I look cheap? Bring the expensive one.
What did you say about my cousin?
He said I
didn't
look
say-
cheap.
I was just laying out options for you.
Yes.
Option? It's an option for my cousin to be cheap?
That's it! And I splash him!
Oh no.
Is this the custom?
Okay.
Is this the route? I do not do the
At
carrying,
this
but you
point,
know. Take off your
Sark
mask.
cider.
That's fireball!
No.
I want to drink your blood.
He was just, irritated. Oh, what's the meaning of this? Why? I mean, you've been quite a
Get
rude
out
one.
of here and don't talk like that with my cousin again. Send another waiter, please.
We want another way!
A cuter one.
Gotta be a one!
This year will be intimidation.
Yes, intimidation.
What about persuasion on the cuter waiter?
What about intimidation on the...
Just told him to go out.
We are gonna sleep on the streets.
It's a 12.
No, it's 21 on my part. And
Do you want me to roll?
you're telling me to get out of my own establishment? You guys have been so rude. You've disrupted this positive vibe we all have in here. So, it pains me to say, but I require you to leave my establishment.
Oh no!
But we need our money back.
Sold the man.
And I want
I consumed the goods.
For
I'm
the-
sorry.
For the regurgitated, that helps.
For the rooms. We've paid for the room.
That is fair.
Oh, is it?
I want you to throw me out.
I mean, they won't
You want to
accept
throw
you
you?
in.
I want him to throw me out.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't physically, he just said that. But I'm not sure how much
I don't really
think like
remember.
5 gold or something.
10 gold.
10 gold? 5 gold?
20 gold. 50 gold.
It
Yes.
was 50 gold. I
I
remember
really-
like
I really
it
don't
was
remember.
yesterday.
He will give
Because
you 5 gold.
When we pay,
And,
we pay for the drinks too, so
yeah.
that's...
It's fine, 5
We're
gold will
going
pay
to
for
watch
this.
the reruns.
Do we have history in D&D Beyond, maybe?
I don't think so.
You guys
Oh.
are being
What
rude
did
to the
you do
guy,
there?
and now you're also.
Yeah,
insulting.
trying to rip
But-
him off, of course.
But no, he will give you 5 gold back and say, "Now, out, please."
So, may I use the restroom one more time before we leave?
No.
I need a bit of more incentive to go right away from this bar.
You did call her cheap.
When you say that, he will give a nod to a guy that's standing next to the entrance.
A dancer?
And no, it's not a dancer. And he will go outside for a bit, and he will say, "Oh, well, your incentive will be in here shortly."
Shit.
Can I incite that?
What is happening?
Sure.
So,
It's 13.
Can I also
what do we know about guards in this city?
What do
There
I
are many of them, strong, not strong.
I'll tell in a second, but basically he gave a nod to what seemed to be a sort of a bouncer by the entrance, and he went outside. You probably believe he's calling in some
I'm
guards
gonna
or
go
something.
find the bouncer. Wait here for me.
How about
That's a good idea, Sippy.
we go outside peacefully and civilized, and a bit late in the night we come back and burn the establishment. No, I'm joking.
That's an idea.
Yes, I love to.
You're doing the voice.
This is my voice. I love to a lot.
Is your throat sore?
I would like to stash away some of the
Wine.
Silvery.
silver, yes.
And sleight of hand.
Oh my god, no.
Of the what? What is he
Sleight of
stealing?
hand.
Yeah, he's stealing the cutlery.
I'm so
It's a
proud of
17.
you.
I rolled 14, so yeah, he's distracted with the rest of you, like just trying to convince you to get out, and you swipe just a bottle of wine.
I want the dance
one-
floor. Is someone like who's saying anything?
No, he wants cutlery, he doesn't want wine.
Okay, some of the cutlery then. And yeah, after this, you see two. Now I'll get to your question regarding the guards of the city. They seem to be elven guards that have. One of them has a very tall, like tower. It's not quite.
Are
tower
they
shield,
already in
but
front of us?
They just entered now the establishment with a spear and some very nice, well-decorated armor. And the other one, it's a bit more lightly dressed, but
He's the cheaper
well, you would say that, but then you do see that his weapon, he has like some sort of a cutlass or something, and on the other a halter of sorts for a very nice ornate hand crossbow and such. And even his dressing, it's alright, but not in the same way that the guy with the shield and such was more like heavy armor. This guy is more like medium.
The second one was hit by the budget cuts.
Yeah, but
Well, he's a novice and
as well with the bouncer, and yeah, he
Do you want to steal the armor from the fancy one as well?
and
Maybe we shouldn't really slaughter everyone.
I think we should go. We already have another option where we could stay.
To the chubby barmaids.
okay.
I want to cast a message to Whisper. Whisper,
I heard you.
There's 1 kilometer far away.
I would like to explore the option of partaking on a dance crew.
All right. So yeah, because at this point here they come in, they start asking what seems to be the commotion around, but at this point,
Very good you came, sir.
So, I am an actor. I'm actually a writer of good theater. You might have heard about it, but I don't think you do. You like theater? You know.
that is not the point. I've heard there was a commotion in here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
getting
pointing to
to.
the elf.
Is it, or are you not interested in theater?
Also, my cousin wasn't very upset, so this is why you came.
Sarksider, like at this point, please, officers, just take them out of this place. They've been very.
I am a writer of theater. That was I was trying to say, you barmaid. You the other guys, the guardians. I write drama. These are my companions. They are actors too. You know what an actor is, right?
Of course, yes.
Good. While I'm trying to reclaim my former, let's call it ingenuity, I don't even think that's a word, by collecting drama from bars. And I paid these people to do a bit of a commotion, to see what might happen. Problem is...
Waiting for nothing.
While we were doing this waiter here, I point to Delph, called my cousin Chip.
And therefore she wasn't able to act like she used to.
Therefore, there was a very strong attraction between Mr. 40 Pants over here and Goat Milk.
And naturally, we just asked...
And by the way, she's a child, so how do you explain that?
Do you have children? Do you have children, Mr. God? Or do you hate children?
We just asked for a different waiter, that's all.
Wait, it's escalation.
So, first of all, persuasion on your part, Draven. And I will roll also for Sarksider, saying that first of all of these accusations are just nonsense. Like, of course,
there are witnesses. Ask them.
Yes, but again, I did not call this halfling lady cheap. I merely presented some options of various wines we have in here.
Do I have a tendency?
Sure. And
come on.
That was all.
Do it.
Ooh, 14 plus 6, 20. Dirty 20.
That's minus.
Good performance.
Yes.
okay, the guards look around. I understand, but still, you might prefer trying these in another establishment. As
We are leaving.
Yes.
as the proprietor said, here in this one, it's all about promoting peace and tranquility.
But where can we report him, please, sir?
What about trying
There must be such a place. The city council, maybe.
Well, you can speak with us, but your accusations don't hold. I mean,
You don't care about...
I know you look small and adorable size, but still, you have the grown-up halfling.
How about labor laws? Do you know that this individual who reeks of goat milk has hired a dancer from our group and has not even paid her? It's black market hiring. Look, it's the blue one over there.
I'm out of character now.
At this point, the guard turns towards him. If you say he's your actor, he can drop the act now.
Yeah, please drop the act. We are not worthy of this place.
Oh, Clarence, that is phenomenal that we can finally break out of character.
Oh, wow.
You told us that this place is of high standards, but it's clearly not.
Yeah.
Peasants only.
Yes, this is so interesting.
Sarksider at this point, he stays forward and says, "Please, out."
Oh, everyone.
I try to break part of my stick because I don't understand what breaking character
Oh my god.
but just like a tiny piece.
You are the winner.
When Sildren gets out of the bar, he wipes his feet as he goes into the street. Like,
This is milk.
All right. So,
Why are you making the weird of the noises?
Okay.
now that
Chubby barmaids.
Yes.
now that you're it's around
Brenek.
it's around 10 p.m. as you go outside into the streets, and yeah, it's there's a nice gentle breeze, and in this elven
Hello, gentle breeze.
yeah, and in this elven district. As I said previously, there are all these sorts of banners that hang from building to building and all around that have this very nice silken threads all around, and from them here and there are also some hanging lights which give it a very nice atmospheric feel to it. There are also quite a lot of street lamps, right? Like, and it is not as busy as when you came around. And where did you say you'll go?
Chubby barmaids.
Okay.
On the way there. Oh, so
You go first.
What
No,
I
you
want
go.
to do, but I'm first. Okay, one, two.
sorry. Okay, I will go first. Do we see any urchins on the way there? Or other location maybe?
Sea urchins?
Sure, sea urchins too. Those can be useful.
Probably would spot one
Perfect.
around mainly when you get towards Human District and the Central Market Square over there.
Perfect. So I go to him. Hello, child.
You see that so there is this in between like building spaces where he sits there. He's covered in some raggedy clothes. He was about to go to sleep, and next to him he has a dog companion that just snuggles next to it. And you go towards him, and he looks towards you. Yes, mister?
I have urchins, madam.
Quickly get into my white unmarked van.
It's my cousin you're talking about. You
Only
go.
has eyes for one.
So
I'm older than him.
I will tell him. Are you called Marius? I have need of a little favor, and here. And I already give him 5 gold without asking him what I need.
He takes the gold. Thank you kindly, mister. What do you want?
Do you know where the Silken Elegance is?
He says, yes, why?
Well, do you know where to find rats in this city?
Oh my god.
Maybe there are some piles of trash that rats frequent.
Yeah. He says, I've seen a few, yes.
Well, would you be so kind and maybe catch a few live ones and release them tomorrow morning during breakfast in the Silken Elegance? As close as you can. I don't want you to. I don't want any harm to come to you. But as long as 1 or 2 people see them, it's enough.
Persuasion check.
For 5 gold advantage? Because it's 5 gold.
Normally, I'll lower the DC.
It's a 9.
Plus? No,
It's
it
a 9.
was a 6 plus.
he'll say,
I'll throw him 5 more gold.
okay, at this point he will say, yes, I'll do it. And he seems quite convinced. Yes, okay, Toby, come on. And he wakes up the doggy, and we have to catch some rats. And
Stay safe and get something to eat, please. I'll
Will
also
do.
give him a ration.
okay, takes it and he bites from it. And
Nice. First of all, second, I need to teach you some financial education. Because this is not working. 10 gold for revenge.
It's worth it.
This is I have to learn the revenge, yes, as well.
Yep.
No.
They take the notebook.
Okay. You wanted to do something? If not, I wanted to do something.
Please do, I just forgetting.
So as we go to the chubby barmaids or whatever the tavern's called,
I want to pass next to Goba and say, thank you, Goba, for saving me from the elf diseases.
Alright, yeah, that's the disease they are.
You were super brave. I don't know what I would have done if you didn't protect me. The goat milk.
Right. The diseases are unimaginable.
Yeah, nice conspicuous.
Sorry?
Inconspicuous said badly.
He's conspicuous.
yeah. All right. So as you're walking and talking, you arrive at the chubby barmaid, and even from the outside, you hear that the atmosphere definitely is different, as there are clinging, and there's quite a busy crowd even at the 10 in the evening right now, and there's music that is a bit more punkish and not uplifting, and more upbeat. Yeah, that's
Joyful,
Yeah.
relaxed.
and as you're going inside, there are already people drunk in there cheering and laughing. There's a table where some of the guys over there, they're betting, placing some bets. It's not quite, it's a safety hazard, but they're playing that knife between the fingers game.
What was his name?
Yeah, at the side. And you see that there's a lot of bustling, as immediately there's like a chubby barmaid. It's a dwarven woman that she just has this large tray with quite a lot of tankards on it, and she's like, excuse me, and
Stereotypes.
and she goes handing out drinks everywhere, and near the bar area you do see Brenek, who he has another chubby barmaid on his lap.
How many are there?
It's a
All of them.
It's a hiring criteria.
Are you chubby? Yes. Go.
Yeah, and he's having a laugh with her, and mingling, and with that barmaid.
He told us her name though. I remember that
Yeah.
he said
Tormil.
Tormel. I have 3G here, but I don't think it's this.
There's quite.
I would like to add something. As we got into the chubby barmaids, I'm still holding the leaflet from Goba, and as I go in, I will fold it nicely in like an origami fashion into a heart shape, and then poke it into my backpack.
Okay.
But
Say it to the camera.
Inconspicuously. It was if you put it like Inconspicuously.
Inconspicuously.
You can say inconspicuous, please.
So, what do you wish to do, guys? Brenek definitely seems to be distracted. He doesn't notice.
So, Raven, when do you want to take us on the tour of the special place?
Are we
In
rushed by
tonight?
time tomorrow? Then at around 4 in the morning.
Today in the 4 in the morning? Yes, please.
You have to wait.
How far is it? The place from here?
Not far, probably like 15 minutes walk, because it's just on the Atmos Grove.
So basically,
So have
we
not.
go to 3:45.
Because I'm short, that
No,
means
because I work. I work slow.
I have also tiny feet.
I can carry. And go together.
So we walk even slower.
Can I be the godfather?
Can I be the guy?
I have the question. Do I have to sit on someone's lap?
I don't think that's a rule.
Yes.
I don't think
Are
you
you a
count as
barmaid?
one of the chubby barmaids.
I don't know. Am I?
I think this place requires you to be more corpulent in order to be
What do you
hired
mean?
here.
Are you skinny shaming me?
Well, it's these women. I've seen that when they walk, they keep moving even after their legs stop.
I think I can be a chubby barmaid.
So do you want to sit on my lap then?
I don't think that would be great for you.
Then I don't know. I don't understand the rules. You told me earlier that I could join the dancing crew, but then I can and then I have to sit on the lap, but then I have
How about you share some of the dancing culture in this fabulous place?
They start moving like.
I have an idea.
Is there anyone else dancing?
By the way, Salo is very ashamed of what happened. Like, Doamne ferește. The whole way here, like sitting with her hands, with her face hidden in her hands, like Doamne fer, no.
Most probably, yeah. Dancing, there would be some that would have more of this jolly dancing, like they go hand in hand and,
can do
take
that.
Dance better than
hang
them.
around and
Let's do the dancing.
Yes, and I just I try to. But I swirl you around because my momentum is.
I like this. I remember when I was a tornado.
It's a tornado.
Sort of like this, but imagine you don't have no body.
It's a tortilla. She's mistaken.
I'm a torto.
Okay. I have an idea. Let's check if they have goat milk.
Oh, the rooms. Do we do
Oh,
this?
the
really?
rooms.
Right.
We could
We
sleep
should sleep. I'm a bit
here
tired.
or okay.
okay. So
Goat
Can
milk.
we put an alarm at 4 a.m. when the moon is this high?
Well, actually, is that considered? It's not dawn, right?
it's about dawn, like not dawn per se, but it's getting close. I don't know. We'll say like around 5ish in the morning. It would.
Also not for him. Well, I actually got this thingy where the staff of casting starts glowing at dawn and at dusk. If you want to use that as an alarm.
It's afterwards. So no.
Well,
I
so
won't be able to see you.
you want, I will not
get
do the
drinks,
sleeping.
you get rooms for the night and such. Just to get this out of the way, it will be 2 gold for everything.
Also, can
It's cheaper in
we
here, yeah.
request the special service that you wake up us at 4 at 3:30, so we put on makeup.
Maybe 2 minutes to 4.
At 4 we have to be to the place, so we leave at 3.
At 2:30.
Well, Draven, at what time do they
They will
close?
definitely take care of that as well. But the thing is, so as you're
Where are we going?
clothes in the forest.
Why are we going at 4?
Oh no,
I want to show you something.
I heard stories about this.
I have a
man taking you into the forest to show you something.
That's a hard stereotype. Well,
Logs?
let me think. We could do the drinking, do not do the sleeping, and just go to the forest.
Okay,
And then sleep after.
Yeah,
in the forest.
yeah. It would be like camping.
It's better than waking up so early.
It will be exactly like camping.
You can
like
get
sleeping at
hungover
nature.
if you don't stop drinking.
Alright, so you don't take room.
We book them, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay,
book
then
them.
you don't.
And we
The thing
take
is-
some fermented goat milk on the go.
They would actually have some.
On the
Some of the food because they have eaten a lot, but I have not.
Okay, yeah. Yeah,
to
that's.
go goat milk.
And the
Okay.
sandwiches or how they are.
And
What are sandwiches?
The
Sure.
sandwiches.
Are you making them with sand? That's not.
The sandwiches and cheese.
So we would like 6 fermented goat milk and sandwich combos, please.
7.
yeah, yeah.
Silo is also drinking.
7.
8 also went well.
And I would like 3. So 10 in total.
Should we
If we're talking about hunger, I would like also some of piece of soul.
What is that? Do you have the piece of the soul?
She's not by herself.
That's why she needs to drink, so
Yeah.
Maybe she meant soup. I think she meant soup.
No, I
Piece of soup.
So the thing is, what I want to say, because as soon as you approach the bar, Brenek notices you, and I say, because I think you went to the bar, or
Yeah,
We all went to the bar in a very creepy
Yeah,
fashion,
okay.
like.
This is, he is
While dancing.
very jolly. You see that he's red in the cheeks. He had a few drinks and such.
The nose.
And he looks at you. Ah, friends! So I see you actually decided to come to this place. I'm very glad.
It's a classier place.
See, Tormil, these are the folks I told you about. They're fun. They're fun.
Hello.
Yeah, like that one is the one who writes about gods. It's a good time, and guys, this is Tormil, love of my life. And, yeah, the barmaid blushes a little bit, and
Oh, you pig.
but if anything, I will serve you guys. Since you're Brenek's friends.
But we wouldn't want to take you away from him.
It's fine. We've already spent too much time.
I would like to request 10 minutes of your attention. Have you heard about Eric's?
Say yes.
Say you know
Of course,
nothing about.
everybody has. And Brenek says, "I told you not to tell him."
Then I turn to the party. What do I do now? I've never gotten this far.
Ask questions about
You
it.
drink fermented goat milk and forget about it.
You spend time with friends.
If there's something you don't know, this is the time to ask.
Oh, God. Have you heard about Krepak?
Just
We haven't-
trying again.
We haven't heard about him in a while, so
He was like
It works. The line
confused. Yeah.
But not that lie.
I'm defeated. You'll see me ordering some extra fermented goat milk at the bar. And Gaba just leaves away with his head down.
She will take care of the orders and such, and yeah, you guys have a good time. Like around 12, 11, some of the folks start dissipating.
Excuse me, Tony. Can you point me towards the powder room? I need to twinkle.
but I thought they have powder in there.
You mean
What do you
the,
do with the powder?
you mean the restroom? Right?
Yes.
Sure. Like she will point.
Okay,
It's
bye.
not something. It's not something that you need to know.
Oh wow.
Why not?
Yeah.
It's only for
Rashes.
CP and Silo.
Why? fine. What if I want to use it? How do you use it? Is it for rashes? And I mean, if I get chafed because of the shell?
I suppose you can use it like that as well.
Oh no, I know exactly how you use it. We used to have this powder in the clan. It was this whitish stuff, and before we was going on raids where there was a high amount of casualties, which was all of the raids, of course, we would really smell the powder a lot.
Did it smell good?
It really hurt when we got hit in the head with stuff.
I think that's enough talk about raids.
I want to try it.
I don't really know where to
want
get.
to try it. And together with the lying and the revenge. This sounds wonderful.
No, revenge is never.
I ask, can I ask for some flour from the flour from the
Flowers? I
kitchen?
think I have some.
No, just some flour,
Take out
for
a small
baking.
loaf and I have pressed flowers.
Right, flour. Yeah.
He can buy himself flowers.
Yeah. And I just throw a handful of flour into Sheldon and
Do me.
I don't think I will.
All right.
What is the specialty of this fine establishment? I would love to eat something good.
I have a feeling it's chubby.
This is called the chubby roast, actually,
Yeah.
and
It's not made out of barn beans. Is that what you do with your 4 beans?
Dishwasher.
Dishwasher. Dishwasher.
no.
Carmelita, ca să...
It's basically, no, she will just say that it's a very hearty
I think there's something sizzling in it.
sizzling. Yeah, it's the roast we're preparing. But no, it's not made out of chubby barmaids, but it's.
It's something sizzling.
The sizzling.
Oh, it smells delicious. I would love to try it.
But the thing is, yeah, is this nice meat roast that also is stuffed with a lot of minced meat and other stuff.
Oh, okay. Does it have mushrooms?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Like
like,
a beef Wellington. We have that one else to check.
I would like a sandwich.
I bought this honey lollipop from a duke.
From the best. A weird guy gave me a lollipop. He said, go for it.
Cannot open it, cousin, can you?
I'll need a few minutes for this.
Class, that's what he said.
Well,
Every episode.
so are we going?
yeah, that's the thing. So to speed things up a little bit, you could say you have a very good time here. It's definitely a very different vibe and atmosphere from the Silken Elegance.
Good.
More of your style, it looks like. And yeah, after a brief time, you just take your time to enjoy the meals and everything, and eventually it gets around the time where you about like 3:30 in the morning.
Okay. I think we should go. Yep. So we go.
Yeah, so you'll follow Draven.
Sildren have
And,
with 3 cups in his 2 hands.
2 hands, 3 cups. That's good. Wait.
And
Is this for the sharing?
No, but you have one as well.
I had one.
You want my lollipop?
Thank you. No.
You want a lick?
Okay.
What's leaking?
all right, and you exit Cysera for a little bit and go on this beaten path into Atmos Grove properly, and it's quite cold now because it's night time, but it's a bit cloudy here and there, gentle winds picking up, and it hits you with that very fresh forest smell, and following Draven, after a little bit, you end up in a sort of a small clearing that is quite beautiful with tons of various flowers here and there, and there are you can spot here and there a few fireflies just making this ambience a bit more magical, so to say. And there's also around there a very nice stone pillar or somewhere on the side that over time it's been etched with a few elven motifs and such, and it's interesting piece to break the otherwise
Do we know what it says on it?
it's not a language per se, it's just some curvy lines and such, and it has a few flowers and there's moss around it and a few flowers just around it, and nothing to break the scenery, but yeah.
So, what I need you to do is don't interfere with what you'll see here. Stand around this clearing and keep an eye out. If anyone comes, you call for me. Okay? Yes. The small guy.
What are we supposed to be expecting?
It will be the scary.
No, it will be the sad, I think. You'll see what this is not me, in fact, and I'll remove the mask.
Okay.
This is me.
Wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
At this point, tell the rest what they see again.
Basically, he's really pale. He doesn't have the right side of his cheek. His teeth are broken, shattered almost. His eyes are bloodshot. His hair is white, but really damaged, like someone who stood too much in the sunlight. His armor is cleft, I think it's called.
Pierce,
Pierced. With a long line across his chest. Slashed, thanks. And it looks like the obsidian might be rusty. And he looks like a shambling undead zombie.
Wow! You look horrible. So much gases and blood in decay.
Oh, you look
This
like
is tasty.
you look like an avocado that has had sex with
With an angrier avocado.
with an uglier looking avocado.
But hate fucking nuts. I've seen that movie.
You look like you need a hug.
So, no.
And I go and hug him anyway.
Basically, I'm a vampire.
It's
What's a
okay.
vampire?
I touch you with the staff and I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Xolo is behind saying, don't get there. This is
She
not.
took out the shoe.
She took out the garlic.
He says not okay.
Not your typical vampire, sort of. But
For the folks at home, I'm a vampire. Actually, I don't know exactly what I am.
Is that why you wanted to stab me in the back?
That was for something else. I wanted to make sure that you don't know who the Cabal is. When I drink, I can interact with people's thoughts.
When you drink anything?
Blood.
Okay.
What? How deep can you go?
That's what she said.
As deep as you want me to go.
Can you
There
go
are-
1,000 years before?
If you think about it, I think I can.
There are some missing parts from my memory. I would be interested in knowing.
I think I can do that. Also,
But let's
I have something to ask of
get
you.
on this.
Me and Goba wanted to ask you something, not now,
Will you marry us?
maybe. But
I would have to bite
Popa?
you. I would have to bite you. In order to...
Buy him a drink first.
I'll buy one afterwards.
Why do
Or
you want
duty
to buy?
Because he has some questions that you might not know really the answer consciously.
I'm peeking from behind Draven.
I think I want to hear the rest from Goba himself.
Let me check my notes. This is in character, by the way. No.
Is it goatskin?
Hmm?
Is it goatskin, the notebook?
No. We value the goats and we do not use them for this kind of,
You eat them directly, right?
yeah.
Why do you look like this, Draven?
Why do you like this?
Because I'm dead.
Why?
Because I've been killed
By who?
by the Cabal.
Do I have to ask you like every single
yes.
question for you to give me a monosyllabic answer?
Okay.
No.
So I remembered by the power of writing. I was just curious about how you got your very fantastic powers. Remember, we trained at one time, and the training kind of sucked because I cannot create copies of myself. I was wondering how you're able to do that, and how related any of this is to listen.
Listen
I'm,
what?
I'm listening to you.
Oh, I knew you was gonna say that, and I rip a piece of paper and I show it to you, and it's spelled Lisim, and the S is backwards.
What is this?
It's listen. I'm suspecting that you are connected to Lisim.
Are you? It's on your other side of the family that I don't know of.
I don't think so.
Who's Lisa?
Is he Leonin?
Or you're having?
Can I insight children?
Don't decide.
Depends. I mean,
not
he's
like
genuinely like not knowingly. So, sure, I'll do this just for funsies. But roll an insight.
It's 17.
Okay, then you kind of believe that he really hasn't heard of it, and he looks like confused.
Oh, I can see the look of confusion by applying goblin deducting of expression tricks.
Especially.
Yeah, I think that the next natural course of action is the metal vampire bites you and appears into your. Are you speaking right now, Mr. Vampire, sir? Like you really look like you waited a long time in a grave. Surely you can wait 5 seconds longer.
That is
You
the
suck.
Such a good.
That is so. Why
Technically true.
the root to trade?
Technically true.
Like,
Did you tell him that he sucks?
blind.
I wasn't paying attention.
Can we have the vampire bite you and see into your brain?
It suck.
He's still Dre, but you can call him by his name.
Is that why we came here?
I want to do something here, but it was easier for me to do what I had to do here and then not explain to you the whole backstory.
Then I'll consider it. And in the meantime, let's.
If you really don't remember, I will not bite you.
Or you're not curious?
Or if you don't really know about
What I
it.
also wanted to add is that, like when you bite and you look like into the memories, you can also only see like what was
Yeah, I
around.
know.
You can't also like
I
go
can't.
into the mind.
I know.
You know,
It's only about what they see at the moment.
yeah, exactly.
Their
Their
perception.
perception, not their
The-
thoughts, like
yeah.
back in time. Or so.
They have to concentrate on a certain thing specifically, right?
Yep.
Do you plan on killing us and
No.
devouring our souls?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you plan?
No.
I don't plan either.
Do you plan?
Never.
Why is nobody asking me?
Do you
Do you
plan?
plan?
Of course not.
Does
I just wanted to be.
does your uncle plan to?
I haven't heard from my uncle at all. This thing doesn't work anymore.
Oh.
It's just a nice piece of jewelry.
We need to go to the
It's a fashion statement.
We need to hurry them.
What's a fashion? And can it be turned off?
So
Patch
what?
off.
Guys, the sun is rising and the tree.
But I need to kind of just go, keep an eye out.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Take out my eye.
I'll take a sip and I sheath my sword. I'll take off the leather pouch with the ashes. I'll clean the sword a bit and I'll say, hi, I know we haven't talked in months now, but I've been busy. I found some interesting people. They're your kind, you know, broken but good. And I can't do this anymore. I'm so angry all the fucking time. I can't sleep. I can't think. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's not a single moment I don't think about you. And I wish to all the fucking gods that I was dead. And yours. Why did you fucking die? What? You know what the worst thing is? You left me a fucking heart. You let me feel these emotions, this. I'll take the time to reconsider my promise I made to you, because I don't think I can go on with it. I don't want to kill anyone, but apparently I kind of have to. And every time I close my eyes, the only thing I hear is screams, voices. I just can't. That's not towards who you think it is, it's towards the bad evil Mojo Jojo.
Yeah. Okay.
You had to answer my I did not want this. I did not want to become this. I wanted revenge, nothing more. You left me in fucking darkness to hear her cries, to feel everything they did to her. If you're out there, give me a sign. And I don't know. Tell me what do you want from me?
All right. So, at that point, you, as you're standing there, kneeling, all of a sudden, the silence around you and the ambience of the forest fades, and all around you, you do start seeing as there's darkness enveloping all around, with dark moving fogs in a circle around, and dissonant whispers just start creeping all around you. The same screams that you've been feeling, they're right there all around. And as you're standing there, then emerging somewhere further in front of you, it's a very big towering figure that stands gargantuan in front of you. That's only what you're seeing, and it's only waist high that just creeps in front of you, and you see this very almost pale skin, like white skin figure entity that also it's not a skeleton per se, but it's very bony, and each of its facial features and even parts of his arms and such are like devoid of any flesh and such. And it has like its figure, it has like deep sunken eye holes, only like black eye holes with just some gaps for nostril and a big grinning mouth. And from his head also has like these two, again, bony, like circular twisting horns. And as it wears this massive cape around, it looks towering towards you, making you feel like this almost insignificant being. And as it looks around, he says, "You disappoint me, worm. Failing to do that task with the memory haunts was a grave mistake. Perhaps you forgot that you now serve me, Ogbris, the Apotheon of death and the memory. And I expect nothing short of complete obedience from your part. Remember that at any time I could take away your memories and everything you are and leave you an empty shell of a being."
Then do it. I fucking dare you do it.
You are in luck, though, as
Okay,
I am
don't-
still in need of your mortal aspect for an upcoming task that will be revealed in time.
So you don't actually have powers. That's
Oh,
what I'm
you
waiting for.
think so? And at that time, he kind of slams his hand on the ground, and there are these, again, shadows that almost envelop you, that seem to tighten and all around your neck, leaving you a bit of breathless and like gasping for air. And he says, "Do not think of me as a merciful god like my brothers. I am the embodiment of death itself, and I could put you in the ground right now, maggot. You best remember that."
You're no god. Also, I have no faith in your kind, as you don't have faith in ours. And I have something to protect me, asshole.
The necklace with the red logo there.
So, do your worst. I dare you.
He tightens just slightly, a little bit more, and then... Too bad. If you were an obedient little worm, I would have rewarded you with what you wanted. As he raises his hand and it starts flipping, you see this shadowy orb that floats around, and as it just passes in front of you for a split second over there, you kind of believe you see just tiny flashes and images floating around in that orb of your best memories with your wife, and as he floats them, "These could have been yours, but you denied my request."
Between becoming a monster and remaining the same man I was before, I will take the man.
Well, you best think on that and either live in this miserable life you've made for yourself, or maybe regain some of your precious memories. Either way, I'll be in touch next time, but know that your next dismissal of my requests won't be in your favor. And as it tightens one last time, then he just kind of goes back into the ground, this figure, and the shadows slowly dissipate. While this happened, like the rest of you did see after he finished his speech, like his eyes again went full on with this almost dark fogginess, smoke coming out of his eyes, and at some point.
Do we see him choke?
Yeah, you see, like again with the eyes all going out, but
We see him lifting from the ground.
yeah, like, and
He told us not to do anything. So.
yeah. So after this whole thing dissipates, you return back to your form, and what do you do, guys?
I just say, I know who you are now, bitch. Okay.
What did happen?
A bit of story. I wanted to come here for basically protection. I've done a deal with something that calls itself a god, but I did not know who or what it was, so I chose this place specifically in order for my probably dead wife's soul to protect me. But now I got my answers, and I'm free to answer your questions if you have any questions.
Why was you choking and flying in midair?
I've been a bad
Boy.
boy, yeah, and I don't want to have this bit.
That entity is a bad one?
It called itself a god, so yeah.
Is there any way we can communicate with it?
I don't think so, and I don't really want to right now.
Is the god Eric's or
No,
Crepa?
no, it's
Ogbri's,
Obris.
which again, as soon as this name rings out, no idea. Even for Xylo, who would be a pious one and would know of all gods
Even
and
for
such.
me,
Yeah, even for you and.
I did it in character
Yeah,
because
of course.
I took notes. You guys, actually.
And you said that you're going to show us something. Was it the trick with the flying and the choking at the same time, or is it something more?
I thought it can be nice. Did you enjoy it?
I heard that too, but not from him. I told him the information.
Kinda, I think. I enjoyed it. No, I wanted to just show you the place where I was human, when I was happy, and I don't know, wanted to see this place.
So we're in the middle of the forest?
Yeah.
Were you tenting all the time? Camping?
Not really.
Did your house have a zipper?
No.
I do not understand this dream. You say you're gonna tell us something, then you say you're gonna show us, then you fly a little bit and choke, and then you say yes and no. It's confusing. Please tell us the full story.
We don't have time for the full story.
This is what you said last time.
Yeah, I know. It's a long one. I mean,
Tell us now.
Parts? Can you do it in parts?
There's a book for it.
yeah, basically there's a book for it, but the story
Nobody
is
got time
both
for that.
incomplete and not really true.
So tell us the part one of the story of Draven now.
The story of Darren Duran.
Of who?
Darren Duran, that's my name.
How do you spell it?
Darren,
The
D''URN.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Darren.
Darren Duran.
So the apostrophe
Is
U
after the D, the second.
Y-urn. Yun.
Why did you
Anyway.
present yourself as being Draven?
It's here.
Because that's my name after I've died. I've left
Stage name.
my
Who called you Draven?
myself. Myself.
Do you do that lying all the time?
Not really. No.
Or think a man's right to lie should be protected?
Basically,
I don't.
all you need to know right now is I had a happy life. I've met my destiny, but something happened and
What
Well-
was your destiny?
a girl, an elvish girl. I don't know why. I mean, I had this feeling from ever since I was little, but then I said, hey, I shall leave home and I'll travel until I find her. And I did. But she died.
How?
Basically, the cabal came after us.
What is the cabal?
The cabal tainted
Eclipse.
eclipse. The cult I'm trying to find.
Did you tell Sylvain that's the name for the symbol? Okay.
Why did they came for?
I don't know that, but they came for us. They killed me quite quickly,
How?
but they stabbed me in the back. But I wasn't dead. By that I mean I've been locked for what seems to be an eternity in a dark place, a void, I think, where I've heard and felt and lived through everything the cabal did to my wife, including the part where they burned her at the fire. And out of insanity, madness, I've made a deal with the devil. I've told him that I want revenge. Something from that darkness answered. I didn't really care right then if I was in paradise or inferno, so I said, yeah, let's do this. And I have a strange feeling that I've done things I'm not aware of until 2 months ago. 2 months, right?
Yeah.
So
Can't you just bite yourself and
It
remember?
doesn't work like this.
Can we try to bite it?
I prefer not.
what I understand is that you died in the afterlife. It's a void of nothingness where you relieve the closest, the trauma of your
You
closest.
don't relive it, you live it.
Experience.
Experience it full hand.
This is
First
what
time.
happens when you die?
I don't think so.
Why did
There's
it happen to
something,
you?
I think it has to do with this, and I'll take off my armor. And you see that my belly, torso, everything, it's quite munched by worms. Except a part around my heart where is a tattoo of a sunrise, which still has the same color I had when I was alive, and the heart still beats. I think it has to do with this.
Is it a symbol we've seen before?
Not really, no.
So it's not a god symbol from Gaza.
No.
This was a tattoo that my wife gave me.
None of you are really elves to know that, so.
So basically that's why I'm still human, I think, and I feel things.
Well, this is hardcore. It's worse than my story. Congratulations, you won.
You know, I don't remember how she looks like. I don't remember how she sounds like. When I sleep, I hear only screams. And I bought that book not to show whisper the love, but to try and remember things. Too bad Javier never was an individual for details, and yeah. And I hated that book. Even now I kinda hate it.
Draven, do you need help blasting cultist asses?
I don't want to blast them, not now. I want to keep some of them if we meet alive.
Partially blasting cultist asses.
Partially blasting.
So
I want them alive, unspoiled.
Oh, so this is the way of cleaning up the pain with more pain inflicted
basically-
to the others.
Yeah,
Will you feel better afterwards?
not in the slightest.
Why not? The earth is a better place after. The cultists go like.
So who is this entity?
From what I know, as I said, it was darkness. Imagine I wasn't able to move, I could not think, I could not do basically anything but feel pain, and it just came from nothing.
Why that happened to you?
That's what I'm trying to find out. I think we were ritually sacrificed, but I don't know.
Earlier we heard you talking. You were talking aloud earlier.
When I was...
Yes.
I don't... You say.
For what?
Oh,
when you were...
maybe, but not that...
yeah, no.
I mean, you could hear it.
Probably, yeah.
I've heard everything.
Yeah, basically.
But actually, you would have heard it. It's kind of the same thing when you saw with Goba Edirik, like he was just talking to thin air. You actually.
So then I would ask, is that who you were talking to earlier?
That's who I was talking to earlier. I didn't start with him on my mind. I came here to talk to my wife, but...
Does she talk back?
No. But somehow the entity came into my head, and I was only able to think about him, so not even when I want to be alone, I can't be alone with my thoughts.
So you won't tell us the name of the entity?
I've told
Yeah,
you.
it's Ogbris.
No, the characters.
Ogbris. Ogbris.
But does this Og fellow come into your mind or whenever?
Only when he needs something. For example, he just now began to talk to me. I mean, by now, 2 days ago.
What has he requested before, and what happens if you don't actually do anything? He says.
That's the funny part. First, he wants me to hunt down haunts, which are basically spirits.
For what purposes?
I don't know, and I will never help him. For example, yes, we attacked them, but I didn't do something to them, so basically they are still there.
Yeah, but maybe you do the same thing as Zeedoshop.ro did. Like, help them find the peace and...
They seem that peace being here. I think the only place they would go would be that same void I've been rebirthed in.
What's the thing around your neck?
It's a tattoo.
No, the thing that you said, I have this,
that's
the
my... That's my wife's hair. And the sword, it's hers too.
The sword?
It's hers too. I was never good with swords or weapons.
Well, have you considered appealing to the other gods for like an help with this?
They didn't help me then, they won't help me now.
Did you try?
The idea is I will not help this guy. I don't think he's a god because I kinda told him that, hey, if you want to kill me, do it now. And he didn't, so...
Maybe
I don't think he has power.
But I think he has an interest in you. Maybe you can help him in a way.
Yeah, but
He
I
seems
won't.
pretty powerful.
I've seen worse.
He might not be a god, but he's still dangerous.
I can lift Draven into the air and choke
Yeah,
him as
so
well,
can I.
and I'm not a god.
That's my play.
Do we have knowledge about this? Some of us, as I'm multiple people.
Yeah.
Can I roll something? History, religion. With this, okay. You sure? For
Yeah, I'm 100%.
What you need to know about me.
Super duper sure.
Each night I get hungrier. I think I'm becoming to transform into something else. And I don't really know how to act human anymore.
Tell me about it, bro.
There's a stuff.
I mean, we can learn together. I'm just learning now from you guys, but I start to think now that I am revealing the perks you have, that maybe it's not a good idea to learn from you guys, but you know.
I used to be a fun individual. Tell jokes, laugh. No.
Uh-huh.
Have you tried eating animal blood?
Yes, but I have a rule of no killing, so...
Well, how about if the animal is being killed at, an inn?
What?
An inn.
Oh.
Where we get all of our fermented goat milk.
By a professional cook.
Could do that, but never while drinking blood.
So you prefer to drink the blood of the friends?
I prefer to drink blood and not kill the person. Or animal. And then heal them, because... Yeah.
He's like a leech.
No, but
Friendly.
I've got the strange feeling that if I kill someone while drinking blood, things will be kind of bad.
Not the wizard lich. I think she means the small lich.
Yeah.
Oh. That one.
What if we try by maybe trapping an animal and you just suck the blood out of her leg and then we let them go after you heal them?
No.
You don't have to kill them.
Maybe not. We shouldn't torment the animals like that. We have Goba here, you can invite.
Did you?
I think he has the least amount of blood.
Right, yeah, I would go I would sort by size in a descending order for who is the best one to bite.
Okay.
I agree.
My skin is kind of hard, but...
I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah, no. It's okay.
See, you can bite the mother death bird of Whisper over here.
You've beaten Whisper.
Yeah, which they were the... Yeah, but
What?
they were the
They only
first
had air
people
through their veins.
I've bitten.
Several times, actually.
Can I see the wrist?
And then I... Doesn't that heal?
You said you would heal each time, so yeah.
I just do pee 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 pee.
Also, I bit CP because I wanted to see who the Scarlet Oppressor was. And that was the only way I knew how.
Did you agree to this,
It was
CP?
A little bit, yes.
What do you mean a little bit?
I mean, I said yes.
A little bite.
Did I enjoy it? No.
Also, yes.
Also, yeah.
Was it interesting?
No.
Yes. Did I black out a little bit and don't remember what happened? Yes, that too.
I did not do anything.
Why did she black out then?
Well,
Not even why.
I sometimes drink a bit more than I need to, so that's why.
It wasn't that bad.
What?
What do you mean?
Oh, right, I remember. You were there, and then you came out like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening. And he
Has
was very exasperated, but I tried to calm him down and...
Oh, I propose a deal.
Did everyone know besides me about this?
I didn't know, says Silo in the back.
I did not know.
Yes.
But she's your
will
closest friend. She's your closest friend, sorry. Never mind.
But I seemed the most reliable at that time. And neutral.
Also, I think Goba is lying because he wasn't in the room.
So it wasn't much of a secret after all.
Then... Should we tell them what
I
you
put back
told
the-
me
I put
last
back the
time?
my last charge for the day.
I
I
think this
think you
is the
should
perfect
tell everything
moment.
now.
Perhaps there was a slight, tiny bit of chance I might have snuck in invisible.
Do you do that often? Snuck on me invisible. You want?
You don't have to say that.
Can I tell if her expression is it's a strictly sad one, or there's room for a positive sentiment there? So I know how to formulate an answer.
Do you insight?
Can I roll an insight for this?
Sure. Okay, what do I should I roll?
It's actually it's I forgot
I'll
my
say
Deception.
deception, yeah, because in this case you can tell him whatever you wish. Otherwise, you need to tell him the truth. So
Holy moly, 24.
okay,
I had 20.
you can say whatever you think.
I'm furious.
I've never done that. I was already in the room.
All the time you're in the room when I'm changing and stuff.
I think
Popa?
you meant when you.
I'm feeling the gods coming to take me over if I keep this conversation going.
It's not nice.
Do you do this with everyone or just me?
I think it was just that one time when you and Raven were talking.
Are you sure, Shelby?
I am pretty. I trust Gama. He wouldn't do something that stupid.
Oh, we trust Gaba as well.
But let's.
What time is it?
It's half 4, like it's almost close to sunrise.
Okay, we should go.
Why?
Because if dawn approaches, I'll fall into torpor, so I don't want to fall here and you have to carry me home.
Into what?
Torpor. Sleep.
Because
Sleep.
of not eating?
No, because of the...
You guys remember that this happened as well, like pretty much in the first episode and such.
second.
In the second after the Dragonborn fight.
When I fetched him.
Yeah, and you tried waking up.
Okay, yeah.
So you are not the pooping, you're the...
I'm the falling. Oh.
How long does this take?
Just before the dawn and after, I don't know, 10 minutes after the dawn?
Yeah.
Basically enough for me is that I can't watch that dawn.
When it dawned on you.
What?
Alright, so with
When
that,
did it dawn on you?
Oh,
This information, when did it dawn
pretty
that
much
you
the
trust
first
with
night.
that, you start heading back to the chubby barmaids to get a appropriate sleep, and yeah. We will take a break now, and then after the break, continue with the next day.
Interrogation. Go back.
More, yeah, interrogation and travel and new adventures.
What now?
Colonoscopy.
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 See you guys in a bit.
Well, yeah, see you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
welcome back. And we will resume with the party waking up after a very eventful evening with new and interesting discoveries. With, you waking up in different states of hangover, depending on how much you drank last night. But you are greeted with a nice sunny day outside. And, actually, at this point, thinking back, you would have gone to bed around 5 in the morning, so you would wake up about midday. And gathering downstairs, you see Brenek also, that he's recovering from a previous night's hangover, just there with a drink, but looking towards you. You're finally awake.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
And,
In your room? What happened?
Dragon Ball Skyrim.
yeah.
You're finally awake.
You're finally awake. You ready to hit the road then?
Why would we hit the road? They didn't do anything to us. Why do we have to use violence, guys?
Are we cool, Jack? You're not the only one with this power. Anyway.
It's not the power, it's a nuisance.
Let's do the going and do like the goba and become invisible in this town.
I can also do that.
Right. You didn't do anything wrong around, right?
Let's do silken
So
elegance, which Goba tells the elephants, and then we were sort of embarrassed and kicked out. And then Sildren paid some.
No. I just
rats.
want to, before we leave town, I just want to ask a few people, what do you think of that establishment?
Well,
Just to get the
I told you myself that this is right here is the party where the party is being held.
Right, and I want to make sure that more see things this way. I mean, at least to check.
I am in agreement with the Sildren.
And I glide towards him.
I was actually disappointed because I was expecting to see elephants. I believe Goba.
What is the elephants?
I don't know, they sounded interesting.
Well, it's just bad marketing all around for that
What's an
establishment.
What's an elephant?
The thing is that everyone loves us over there, and we have a very good reputation. And
I'm getting mixed messages here, but
aren't we all?
all right.
So when is the departure?
Now I've been waiting for you to wake up.
Are you okay to walk?
Yes, it's fine. Just the.
Do you need a little pick me?
Can you drive the carriage?
Always.
Can you drive the carriage under the influence? Or?
He doesn't drive the
He did
carriage.
it already.
I told you it's not me who drives the carriage, it's the horses. But
So as long as the horses don't drink alcohol, it's okay.
yes, exactly.
When I hear him say that he would like a pick me up, I go and pick him up.
Shelly, the joking.
Am I not doing this? He said he needed a pick me up, and I
This
picked him
is
up.
the most fun turtle I've ever had the pleasure to eat, to speak with and interact with.
Did you meet any other turtles?
Well, actually just one before a few years ago.
While you perform sobriety test on the horses just to make sure that they are not under the influence because they're driving, I think Children has some business to take care of with the Sylvan elephants.
All right.
I'll also join if he wants.
So when we leave town, are we passing through the elf district?
Well, normally no, but I could go and pass by it if you want.
Okay then. I'll go with Goba. Just a bit of sightseeing and meet us in half an hour at the edge of the.
I could
city.
meet you in the middle of the marketplace here in the human district because it's quite close to where you want to go and.
That's better.
Okay, I'll go get the horses ready and see you there in a bit.
Can I go with you at the marketplace?
Of course, like all of you can come there. And...
I will go.
Yes,
Okay.
Goba.
Oh, it was just no. I want to cast a message towards you, which sounds like. Well, I just wanted to say that maybe the marketplace is not the best place in case we might have to make a getaway. Over.
Brenek, how about alleyway next to the marketplace? We'll meet you there.
A bit shady, I might say.
Well, yes, you I don't want you to stay in the sun. The shade. Yes.
Oh my god.
But I don't know. Carriage is big, and the alleys here are a bit small.
Oh,
But,
in that case, just a road next to the market,
Sure,
Not right.
sure. I will be with these other folks, and you can find us, I'm sure.
Yes.
It's not hard to miss a blue person.
It's the business of no, it's.
Wine blue.
Why I'm blue.
Right.
Like a charm. Like a glove.
Well
I'm
then,
very smooth.
you go on about to do your thing, and I'll meet you there. Yes.
Yes.
All right. So Sildren and Goba go to the Silken Elegance, and the rest of you, meanwhile, you'll go somewhere close to the market.
This little
space
city
and
went to
such.
market.
If you want to do something at the market, you go
Shelly
first.
wants.
We'll get to the marketplace after.
Yeah.
While we walk, Sylvain would like to ask Goba a few questions.
While we walk, Goba will also like to ask children a few questions. Let's go.
Too
You
much
first.
narration, more dialogue.
So, Goba, how did you know to ask about this Lisim?
Owie. Can you please repeat the last three words of I am in incredible pain.
Emotional.
No, actual physical.
Emotional damage.
When you hit the nerve and the hand doesn't work anymore, that's where I'm at. I am screaming on the inside. So
On the edge, please come close.
Or maybe
And you go.
There was a lamppost that you just, while talking to Sylvie.
yeah.
I like to live on the edge.
so. Goba, how come did you know to ask about Lisim?
Oh, so you don't really know the name?
I've never heard it before. No.
Well, it's just something I invented for the Eric's handbook and stuff.
Come on.
Well, if we're gonna play that game, you're gonna have to be honest as well. I'm
Ask
making
away.
a deal with you. I'm gonna give you all of the information if you agree to do the blood-sucking ritual with the Tin Man undead avocado-looking fella named Draven.
Okay. Are you looking for something in particular?
I will tell you exactly what I'm looking for if you agree to do the ritual.
I've already told you the question, so I expect you to tell me exactly what you want to look for.
Well,
That's how I can agree to this.
well, it's definitely related to Lissim.
Come on, just ask away. Just tell me exactly.
That's the deal. You're not making a deal. Let's you agree to go do the ritual with Draven, and I'll tell you exactly what I know. I'll promise.
I
Of my
understand.
goblin's integrity.
Right. I think I'm also interested in doing this with Draven, but doing this ritual with Draven was, but
Fearlessly.
I just want to know what you want to look for specifically.
So we have a deal. I'll tell you right away.
Okay.
After you shake me hand
Since you're not telling me this,
Oh, I wanna tell you this.
I reserve the right to not do it if I don't like it after you tell me. But I will do, however, the ritual for something that I want to know, related to my powers.
You
I'm
just
not sure if you're interested in that. So let's make this deal.
you can see the equations above Nova's head.
You have to do like this because Ciprian is very tall and you're very short, like. And also you have a furball, like.
Those are for myself.
Oh.
Are you knitting?
I'm not sharing.
He's just shedding.
Nice one.
Right, so you are under suspicion from higher authority that the evil sister of Eric's, named Lissim, has maybe did something with your powers and is involved in that.
I didn't know she had a sister.
Well, if you had listened to the 179 chapters of my writings about lyrics, maybe you would have learned something.
Oh, I must have gotten. I must have had something in my ears at the time.
Fur.
That's
Lots
why
of
we're
fun.
sharing.
That's not a problem. I'll repeat everything as soon as we get back onto the carriage. Worry you not, but that is what I'm looking for specifically.
So what is this higher power?
It's the greatest god of them all. Better than Krepak. It's Eric's. Come on, man.
Did the priest of Eric's tell you this?
No, but it was Eric's herself.
Wow, nice.
I see. You're trying to do jokes now.
Oh, I am the funny, as the blue one says. Anyway, getting back to more serious stuff. Is there anything else?
Do you like me, bro?
Is there anything else, or can we proceed to first screwing with the silken elephants and then doing the ritual with Draven?
Is your person available?
I've always wondered why you didn't want to take me when you went to see the priests of Eric's. At first, you protested about it.
Well, let bygones be bygones. I don't even remember that event.
You said you'd be truthful. Oh, it's not like I'm expecting you to be truthful every time from here on, but
it hurts.
it will hurt for a limited time.
Well, you see, Lissim is not really on speaking terms with Eric's. So, since I presume that it's about, an enemy of Eric's, I'd rather, not bring you into the temple of Eric's.
But why? How is Lissim evil?
I don't know, I just got a memo from corporate and I'm doing my best to establish the mission. You're barking at the wrong tree here. Pun intended.
He's putting. But okay.
Well, I'm hissing at the wrong tree, right?
Yeah.
Okay then. Well, at least now I know what to ask about. The priests I talked with don't have any clue.
Nope. Only the gods and the immortal vampire decaying avocado. So, anyway. Draven.
Oh.
So, shall we proceed with messing with the silken elephant?
Well, I just want to know if it had the effect that we wanted, I hope.
With the rats? I also have an idea with the rats, but we need to catch one.
But no, it's supposed to already been set free at breakfast.
Well,
And
yeah.
Since it's noon, I just want to see if they're still in business.
I will now roll to see if the child succeeded.
Okay.
It was a challenge for him as well.
Yeah, right. So we go maybe 2 blocks away from the tavern and just ask.
All right. So as you're again heading into the Elven district and approaching their central square, where Silken Elegance is, you see that actually there is this small child who comes from the alleyways and notices you and pulls you by the coat or something, and he's a bit sad and such, but Mister, I'm sorry, I tried doing what you told me, but they caught me. And
the rats?
No, the guards and the guy inside. I tried sneaking two actually through the windows, and they saw me. I'm
Now
sorry.
she doesn't have hands.
Oh no!
Your feet
Little
just
stumps.
Help me, mister!
You ruined my life for 5 gold.
10.
10 gold. Ah, it's more.
Hey, he can put his bionic
So-
hands with tangle.
What did they do to you?
No, they just said if anything, they will kick me out of the city and take me to Isinabil, to a very horrible place. Well, not horrible, but they said that children
The
are...
child jail.
The ranch. The ranch. The juvie. To the ranch.
The easy juvie.
Yeah.
It's better than the farm.
And I don't want to leave the city, but...
I have so much hope and what to live for here. Sleeping on the streets.
But
you don't know his life.
I don't understand what they said exactly. If what they will would send
They
you
catch
away.
me doing any more bad stuff.
Oh,
Oh, little child, you have family here.
Well, sort of. Sort of. I have a few other folks that take care of me.
Well, wouldn't you like to have a life of adventure, traveling from place to place, seeing sights, learning about exciting new things?
wait, I have an idea. So yeah,
Oh my god.
go on.
Worst 10 gold you ever spent.
Not yet.
We'll have a thief.
He's not very good at it.
You can crawl in small spaces.
First of all, he will
He's
say,
smaller than you.
Meat for the grinder.
I love adventuring, but I don't want to leave the city.
Well, if it happens that you have to live with them, I know the perfect companions. Just ask for Brenek and his 2 horses.
Brenek, okay,
Chubby.
Yes, at the Chubby Tavern.
okay. I'm not allowed to
but-
go in there. They say I'm too small. But,
You
Well-
can say you're a halfling.
You're not.
you're not there.
We're not that.
you just have to ask about him, not go there.
Okay.
But usually you could find a contact of his there.
Okay.
And I would even pitch in the idea to him that maybe he needs a companion, maybe a younger one, so he can.
Okay. I'll now go and speak with my ma and my pa and see what they say. But sorry again, Mister. Bye.
Wait, he has parents, but he sips
An
from.
urchin? I'm the
I don't think they're parents.
Oh no.
He has a ma and pa, but not biological.
You don't know his life.
Well, my subplot has failed.
Yeah.
You
Glad
wanted to
to-
have
for
an
the
adopted
moment.
child.
Glad to be of assistance.
So, do you have any more rats?
You asking the DM?
Let me check the.
You could go look for some if you want. You could go look for some.
Well, next time I'll hire a professional.
Well, that's what I'm doing. Oh, show me how it's done.
That would require an investigation check.
4.
I would help you with the investigation.
Okay, you roll as well.
But
I mean, depends. Are you helping him or are you rolling as well?
Are we together and you're helping me, or are you just
I
searching?
think I would rather help you.
Okay,
since
and
it's
you
your
roll
idea.
with advantage.
Okay, might work. Oh, I'm proficient in this. Oh, 17.
17, all right.
Yes. I'm good at catching rats.
Or at least finding.
While it does take you like 10-15 minutes, you do manage to spot a few back in the human district mainly.
Do I have any spell to catch rats with?
The rat
catch us rat.
Oh, mage hand!
Alright, cool.
They're less than 5 pounds, so I can just...
But since this does take a while, I'll quickly say that in the meantime, Brenek got his horses up and ready, and you're walking with him towards the central marketplace in the human district, a bit like not really in the center, but on an alley next to it. What do you do?
do they have any magical shops or item shops or
No, even like when you went previous day, just strolling and such, no magic shops.
apothecaries?
Yeah, like apothecaries and such, yeah.
Okay, let's try our luck.
Knock, knock.
Okay.
Hello.
It opens up.
What's the name of this apothecary establishment?
The apothecary.
And who do I see? Who is the...
It's called the Soothing Herbs Apothecary.
Soothing Herbs? And who's
Yeah.
serving?
And behind it, it's an elven woman. It's though her facial features are not as sharp as an elf would be. And yeah, she seems to be covered in more sort of sort of druidic clothings, like with a just a dress that is not very elegant or anything, and you see that inside there are various shelves with different plants and such that she takes care of, and she's tending to them, and yeah, she asks, hello, welcome to the Soothing Herbs, and
Hello.
what do you need?
Hello, I'm Sleepy. Nice
Hello.
to meet you. What's your name?
Hello, my name is Marian.
Hello, Marian. You have a very cute name and a very pretty dress. May I add?
Thank you.
We're adventurers, and we come from Gazia, and we do very cool stuff, like we help protecting the realm, and we fought some zombie paladins, and
that sounds dangerous.
yeah, but we're very good at it.
We are fierce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't be fooled by our adorable appearance.
No, I didn't insinuate that, but just that it's very dangerous to do that.
We laugh from the face of danger.
That's my laugh.
This is where I learned it from.
You see, she's shy.
I'm not so shy. And I came here to ask you, what's the coolest thing you have that could help us in our adventures?
Maybe you plan that it's
Oh no, like the coolest things. Top 10.
Number 10.
This is much more
Number 10, a potato. Number 9,
Potato.
half a potato.
potato.
For potato.
Potato plus 1.
Usually,
Potato.
Oh, yes.
Well, that he would kill Sippy.
oh god.
Number 5, a carrot.
So no,
Median.
we do not have anything magical of sorts, but I do have these herbs that, if brewed properly, they could actually reinvigorate you and kind of prepare you for danger of sorts.
Okay. Can we have 6 packages?
Ooh, 6 pack.
A 6-pack.
Yes, of course.
7,
Of course.
so yeah.
They're a bit more expensive, but
8 with 2.
How about that?
speaking of aid, yeah, mechanically it would give you aid condition. Drinking
Condition,
from.
wait. What?
Can you tell me or write me the instructions how to do it?
Yes, of course. And
Prescription.
and she writes those down, and
Just like
before handing you these, for like 6 usages and 6 teas, so to say, it would come up as 20 gold.
Also, do you have something like a chill pill?
Oh, I wanted to ask for something that makes us happy.
Yeah.
You're not.
Like a happy pill or
Good for
like
your
a
mom.
chill pill. Or a chill concoction.
So that, yes, we do have those as well. That would calm any emotions you would have.
Okay. How much?
For a for a small bag
Yeah.
with these leaves. It's 5 gold.
a dose.
For 5 gold for a calm emotion and 20 for 6-pack of.
Basically, it will give you the aid condition,
Okay.
that which gives you a bit of temporary HP.
Okay, and now let's negotiate. Seeing as we are heroes of the realm, look at that.
Are you?
Yeah, we are. Look at this
Okay.
cool pin that Shelly is wearing. Who's wearing the pin?
Winmore.
And that
Whisper.
Whisper is
Oh.
wearing. Look how blue and beautiful she is with the pin.
Why is she blue?
It's the business of the mind. Why I'm blue? I'm not lying. Yes.
Okay.
He has a pin. We won this pin because we're very brave. Show us the pin.
Okay.
Lieutenant Carlotta from Gazia gave it to us.
Okay.
Ah,
We
yes.
would like more money. But
Yeah. Can we have a little bit of a discount? Also, we promise on the way back we will buy some more stuff from you. Because business is business and we need to keep that cash flowing.
Roll me a persuasion.
But if it's metal, how is it flowing?
The coins flowing. I don't know. It's an expression, Shelly. Persuasion.
You're very expressive.
Holy fuck.
Poor kid.
Is it without advantage?
Without.
It's a 9.
Oh no.
Like 100.
Sorry, but I'm a bit overwhelmed. You say all this stuff. I don't really know you. I trust you, but I
You
also
could use the calm emotions from the.
I probably use them too much. But
It's a withdrawal.
I've learned that the doing of the drugs is the bad.
Okay, how much?
As I said, with the one, it would be 25 total.
I can pay.
Okay, we have a.
Are you with us?
Sugar day.
Yeah.
Okay. She prepares all over the leaves and with the piece of paper with instructions, how much to brew them, what temperature and whatnot.
And 1 calm emotion.
Dirty.
Yeah. I thank you for the business.
Thank you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Maria.
And they go very
Maria.
fast and lean against their skin.
Stop blowing on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I need
guys
to
don't
go
let me
brew
blow
myself
on
some
you.
tea. Excuse me.
You can blow on me, but when nobody's watching.
All right, so you pick those up, and I'll say that this would take as
Here is
well.
the calm emotions and all of that.
I can put him in the bag of holding.
Or do you want to split so if something happens to you, we also can calm?
You will need to brew them first. Like it's not something you could use in combat.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, you put them in the bag of holding.
The holding.
So what do we have? 5 calm emotions and...
Six.
6, 8, and 1
eight,
calm emotion.
Herbs.
To
Okay.
be brewed, but
Yeah. Needs
it's
to be
6, not 8.
No, 6. And yeah, so this would take around as well, like 15, 20 minutes. You catch some rats.
So I have a bag of rats now.
Yeah.
Excellent.
And what is
Oh, this is gonna be really fast, children. Observe. I stash the bag of rats to my belt. I cast invisibility. I run into the silken elegance. Is it silken elegance or silk and elegance? Silken elegance. Oh,
Yeah, right here.
I have a question.
I wrote it good.
Since there are other creatures and you're becoming invisible, do they become invisible as well, or they are a bag of rats floating in the air?
Good question.
Not the
items being worn or carried, I think.
but they are not items. They are creatures.
You are correct.
But they are inside an item,
Put them in your
so
balls.
they're concealed. They should be concealed.
So by that,
Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's everything.
it's even another person.
I'll,
Like if you hold me in your arms.
We should, Gabo would like to test that theory. But
Going a
in the
bit far.
meantime, in the meantime,
That gives the
I will quickly like.
Okay, the thing is, because you need to open the door to go in.
I'll just wait until someone.
Okay.
It lasts an hour.
An hour later.
An hour later, some hippies.
And so,
I'm just gonna go past them, and I'll go in the middle of the place. Are there like maybe somewhere where there's not that many guards around?
inside, no, there aren't any guards. Anyone that would be, again, it's some sort of a bouncer standing next by the entrance and such.
Behold the plague of rats, ye heathens! And I will open the bag of rats. They will fall from that.
Okay.
And in the chaos, I will make my escape, still being invisible. Wait, let me see if it breaks my invisibility.
Well, you have to
No,
attack.
you have to attack
have to
or
attack,
yeah, should
cast something.
Attacks or cast is okay. Perfect.
Looks like they have another thing on the menu now.
Looks like
Okay.
that's on the menu.
I hope you didn't put too much effort into creating that tavern.
Well, it's created for a purpose.
They're burn it to the ground now.
Silken rats when we come out.
Yeah, at that point, the barkeep, Silk Cider, he is confused. He hears that voice, kind of stays a bit, because, wait. But, like, yeah, and you start seeing those rats around. Oh no! Preposterous! And he addresses, like, to the rest of the folks in there. I'm sorry for this. Apologies. And he goes around and tries to catch them. And, yeah, at that point, yeah, even the bouncer, like, he heard that voice and he's about to
You know what
go
would be
investigate
very
and
cool?
such.
To write numbers and then be like 1. Skip the 2.
Yes,
3,
could I have-
4.
Could I have done that?
Oh, the ship was...
So I have my painting supplies with which I write posters and bullshit, and I'm gonna do exactly what she said. I'm gonna number the rats from 1 to, let's say I have 6 rats.
Yeah, sure.
From 1
7.
to
To test.
no 1 to
7.
7, and I'm gonna miss a number.
Nice. Nice.
That's so evil.
The thing is, I will ask for a stealth check because the bouncer is now actively trying to look, and like it's all about you not stumbling upon anything or you know.
But isn't he hidden by the screens of the vent?
You wouldn't, because
Also, aren't people panicking and trying to get out?
a few, but still, like the bouncer is more interested in who did this than
Okay.
They have a bouncer, you guys.
What did you roll?
I have advantage since I'm
Yeah,
invisible. I rolled a 19.
Okay,
And the
yeah, he rolled a 14. So yeah, during the confusion, like you see the bouncer actively trying to look for you, but at that point you do manage to find the moment to just slip past and just go out the door.
Between his legs.
Got rid of it.
Children, chaos has been achieved. Let us head back.
We can I see you?
No.
Okay. I pull.
Where are you?
I just stretch my arm and say, "Okay, hop on."
I feel something grabbing the arm.
Bolt.
That
I'm
was
dashing bolt away.
Oh, where's your Cysera? Okay. Oh, where's your Cysera?
It's Brenek.
Oh man.
Just after work, so I pick extra money. Rather than sitting there like a loser with the Uber app. Nobody.
Oh man. So,
As we reach Brenek and wait for
okay. No, I want to say one more thing because while you're doing this shenanigans, something else happens on where you guys are, and that is no, where the rest of you guys are. But as you're waiting there by the carriage, you do.
Carriage turns into a pumpkin.
No.
the pumpkin turns into a carriage.
There is next to a sort of like where the carriage is stationed, like on the other side of the road. There seemed to be a warehouse slash store that mainly focuses. Well, you see during this time that it sells mainly silken stuff, like from robes to draperies to whatever silken things are, and you see.
And they have promotions.
And what you see is that there's also a smaller carriage, pretty small one, just parked in front of this warehouse, and coming out of the warehouse, it's a halfling fellow that's dressed quite nicely, alongside with another more burly human fella that's carrying some sort of crate. And the thing is that the halfling fellow tells to the man to put the boxes in that carriage and such, and you see that this halfling fellow, it's quite nicely dressed with a nice shirt. He has gingerish hair. He's a halfling, and he wears spectacles. And looking around the scenery, you, Draven, would actually recognize this person as Javier. Which, because you are this guy, he doesn't pay any mind to any of you. Like, he's just there, but you do recognize it.
That right there is Javier?
Go stay
Wait.
No?
I was wanting to ask if I should say hello, but not me.
I'm gonna go in and greet him in halfling.
Javier is a halfling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go together and pretend to be interested in his.
Come on, then, Turn. Let's go.
Yes.
Do I look okay? Do I?
You look fantastic, not like the dead, which I also like.
Okay, yeah, so he's over there with the fellow. Yes, and there should also be that other crate, and then we're done.
I'm gonna stop doing the Benjamin.
They run.
Hello, fellow halfling. I say this in halfling.
Hello there, miss, with a nice gorgeous bow.
As this is happening, whisper just.
I say in halfling, we have a friend that is over friendly.
Running through time and just
Don't be scared.
leaning against Javier.
Our kind is also friendly.
Read your book.
Wait.
It lacks the details.
Okay. You know me? I don't know you. I don't know what she.
I'm Sleepy.
Wait, what?
He's Shelly. They are Whisper. He's Draven.
Yes, Draven, yes.
Okay.
Name.
Shush, let it happen.
No, you see, I'm an actor. Actually, I'm a theater writer.
Ooh,
So,
interesting.
Telling the
Yes.
truth, not the lying.
yes.
So, why we bothered you, mister, is my friend here is a huge fan of your book.
I'll also say one thing that disguise self doesn't disguise voice.
But I can disguise, making voices.
True.
I mean,
Performance.
I'll say performance to disguise your voice.
both me and my character in real life. Come on, I'm a voice actor.
Darren is.
I'm not. It's a.
Darren is not. You're an Uber driver.
16. Oh, that's
16.
9 plus 7.
Okay.
Am I done?
Yeah.
No, performance. No, performance is a 3. Sorry, it's a 11.
I rolled a total of 10 for him. So like he for a second like looks towards you, just the voice a bit familiar, but yeah, he discards that thought. And okay, hi, good to meet you. You said you've read my book, but
Top of the morning, which is high in coffee.
yes, top of the morning. To you as well.
Second breakfast.
It's afternoon, miss. It's we already had this. We already had that. But I thank you for reading my book.
I haven't read it. But I accept your things.
Thanks.
Do you like telling the truth and the whole truth in your writing?
Well, in some of the books I've read, there were more of a fantastical journey and documentation of fabulous adventures I've had along during my time. But others, are more fiction. Depends. There are many genres of books out there. Some are fiction, which of course don't tell the truth. And some are, based on real stories.
What about the story that you are so obsessed with? What's the name of the book? I have a lapsus. What is it called?
It's called
Destiny's Fate. I
Destiny's-
think you wrote it, yes?
Oh, this is the new excellent, yes.
Yes.
I'm out of character, it's okay.
Yeah, it is Destiny's Fate, and it is about the boy with the hazel eyes and how he meets the love, but it's a lot of how they search for it and none of the details about the love.
When I mentioned that book, he, from his jolly attitude, he goes a bit more mellow, and
What is happening?
yes, that book has been quite an interesting journey to write it and tell it. I don't know. It's the only book that I kind of have a bit of regret, so to say, about.
And why?
Well,
And then I wink with you.
I'll just say it's a very personal art of work of mine. While I did put a lot of soul and passion into writing it, it's for me personally, it's a bit hard to go through it again and.
Yeah, why?
Did you know the people in the book?
Is it true?
He is in the book, so of course he knows.
As I said, this type of art and this genre of book that it's written, it's actually based on real stories.
Can we buy you a beer or something of your choosing and you tell us the whole story because we're super fans?
Well,
I can roll deception.
he
Or several beers.
it's all right, miss. Here's the thing. I've just moved in recently in Istanbul, and I have a shop there, a bookstore that I'm making, and if you decide to come over and visit, I'd be glad to share some more stories. Yes, I'm here in Cysera just to buy a few of this royal silk to, decorate this newly place that I have.
And what would be the name of this bookstore you own in Ypsilanti? That's a very bad accent. Okay, I can save it.
This bookstore is called the Golden Wordsmith.
The golden
Wordsmith.
wordsmith.
That seems like a rip-off.
You're not there yet.
That seems like.
Yeah.
Do you perhaps sell magic books?
I do sell magical ink and paper for those practiced in arcane, but usually I mainly sell some of my books and some of the books written by some of my other poet friends and such. So it's a small business. I just started it a few months ago.
You have a very sexy voice.
I do. Thank you.
Coming back to the regrets
So,
and not the
of course.
sexiness. You regret what?
Again, leaning against his chest and blowing upon his little figure.
Sorry, miss, but I feel a bit uncomfortable.
You don't like.
Come here.
The equivalent of waiter.
No, it's like when a pet one goes to
yes, I feel a bit uncomfortable now, but maybe if you decide to visit the Golden Wordsmith in Istanbul,
Yeah, but
maybe
you
we can...
started telling us, so it's not the okay to leave the conversation be there.
Pun intended.
Yes, but let's just say we leave the conversation on a cliffhanger, rather. How would you think of that?
Okay with it.
Yes, of course.
I've been trying to work on a book of puns recently. Maybe you could...
What are puns? They sound delightful.
I have the feeling that our group has a couple of books already, but I'm frozen.
Yeah, definitely. Entire volume Bible of puns.
I may be a fan of him, but if he doesn't want to talk, then he won't talk. It's okay.
He's disappointed.
No, I'm not. Why did I change my accent?
I don't know, you keep doing
you
it.
don't bet your performance. It's okay.
Yeah, again, I really need to get to
So,
Istanbul.
you don't have time to sit here for a drink with us, your biggest fans?
And
And I flash my eyelashes at him.
while you're talking like about this, you see children carrying something coming quite quickly and being like, yeah, what do you do?
I see the carriage.
Yeah.
I hop on it.
Okay.
I just wait for them there
Okay.
with Goba. I mean, Goba can go with whatever he wants.
No, I'll sit there. I want to say, I'm gonna be very fast. I want to say, I want to like cancel invisibility. Oh, well, I think, children, that was a very good job. Did you see how we exploded their business?
Do you think they suspect something? Let them suspect. They won't have a business anymore.
I don't think it's gonna close the business, but maybe it's gonna make them more humble. Well, anyway, I think this calls for a super duper salute to invent. Hold out your fist, then number 2. Wait, I'm gonna draw this. So I make a diagram like very quickly and I present it to you. And it is like step 1, you hold out your fist. Step 2, you hit the other person's fist. Step 3, you make an explosion gesture to the end. Okay? Oh, step 1, step 2, step 3. Nice. Okay.
So,
I wanted to say something. Whisper is backing off and going next to Darren, apparently. And they say,
I don't know what I am doing the wrong. The CP is flashing the eyelashes and they are getting the results. But me, no. I don't understand.
Don't say hop before we jump the horse.
so Javier says, I'm sorry, miss. You know, again, regarding that book, been trying to find the courage to talk about it, but
to do some more because we're so big fans.
I appreciate it. If anything,
Then buy you alcoholic beverages of your choosing.
Again, sounds tempting, but I have quite a bit of work to do back in
Yeah, but what about
Istanbul.
the living in the moment, the carpe diem?
Does children hear all this? I mean, it's carriage
It's
close enough?
like across the street, like on a different carriage. Because you see them, like from your carriage.
So I see, but I don't hear.
No, you need to get closer.
Okay, no, I can see.
Stop judging me from the distance.
So,
I try to find answers for my friends. Can I roll deception?
for what exactly?
for sexual interest. For genuine interest.
To convince him to stay for a beer.
For a nail. I keep saying beer,
For a
but
nail in the coffin.
Roll.
Deception. 24.
Okay. At that point, he's like, well,
flap the eyelashes.
I mean, probably, yeah. Sure, I could stay for a beer, but not any longer, because I need to get back to Istanbul, so...
It's a good thing we got beer and fermented goat milk over here.
Oh, I thought we were going to an establishment.
Yeah,
Okay.
don't scare him.
Oh. I mean, definitely, to be honest, you are quite curious individuals, and
You can write a book about it.
I was about to say, maybe find some inspiration here and there.
Don't take it the wrong way, but you're kind of weird. So, with social cues and
You're the dad who wants to stab people in the back and I still support you. I don't know why you call me to this.
yes, that's my character.
You were talking like this.
But wasn't you like shouting this?
Okay, let's go. So, Brenek, I need to get this guy drunk for him to tell me a story. Which is the most convenient place to do that?
Miss, I don't want to get drunk. I just...
No, like
Oh.
just to Brenek.
All right.
Want to go get this guy drunk?
You want to go back to chubby barmaids?
Okay, if you want to, just for a little.
Actually, I think I have a better idea.
Kill him.
Brenek. In order to reach Gravel Grotto, wouldn't we have to go through Istanbul?
I would suggest there to go. I mean, yes, technically we don't need to go into the city, but it's like quite close. It's right there. It's
How about that?
we can take the carriages, ours and Javier's,
Yeah.
and drink on the road and talk on the road while we all go to Ipsnabit.
Okay.
We have
It's
cabbages.
inabil, but okay.
Yeah. What?
We have cabbages.
Carriages.
I got excited for me.
Do you like cabbages?
I love cabbages. Actually.
Oh, all right. So
I know how to make cabbage pie.
I never eat cabbage.
I love them.
you're also then heading to Isenabel then?
Yeah, we go together.
All right, sure. It's
I
safer
can
on
see
the road this way, though.
Which way
It's
is
quite
Isenabel,
safe to.
North.
Okay.
I
Fine.
I can sit in the carriage with you to keep you company if you want.
Sure.
I cannot do this for every interaction that CP has. I'll pick my battles.
Of course, yes. Some company would be delightful. Yeah. Should we proceed then?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Where are we going?
Bye, guys.
Oh,
Getting married.
Can I be the flower girl?
You do the wavy.
bye. Happy marriage.
I was joking. Oh, okay.
All right. So, you hop on and back on the road.
I'm doing this for Draven.
His name is Draven, but okay.
It's okay, Draven. It's okay.
All right. So, you're all heading towards Isenabel, which should take a day and a half. So, considering you're leaving midday, afternoon, you would get in Isenabel next evening, like next day afternoon. Yeah, on the road if you wish to.
Are we like a carriage in front and a carriage in back,
Yeah.
or are we like?
No, we're
Yeah.
racing.
Yeah, we're racing. Oh, nice.
Up to you. Like normally they would go one behind another.
Racing, but in reverse. Who is the slowest?
So cool. So again, what's the distribution of people in the carriages?
It's all of you in with Brenek except for Sippy, who is in.
But if Goba is still reading,
Maybe he doesn't notice.
Yeah.
Maybe he's upset because Sippy went in on the kid.
So okay, I just wanted to know that exactly what's the distribution.
Yeah.
I'm also the upset.
Why are you upset?
Draven called me the weird and I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, maybe I can help you. I'm a master at social engagement.
I think I'm hanging out with the wrong group.
What did I do that it makes you say that I am not a... have I not led us fruitfully through every situation that was awkward socially?
You are the lying, you keep butchering up names. You are the lying again and you throw rats in an establishment.
You have not lied? You have not lied?
Not really.
No, not really. You have not lied today.
Yeah, but I keep lying because you guys tell me to do the lying because it's something wrong that I am the blue.
Were you not kind of aggressive and aggro towards the gods that wanted to kick us out of the silk and elephant?
Not really, no. I have been to dancing.
But I saw how you were looking. I'm just saying that you should really calm down from the pedestal.
But I don't need a
But,
pedestal
there's no gods
I
either, are
can
there?
levitate.
Can you?
Nice.
Can I do that?
Well, that's just the opposite of... Okay, point taken.
Is she, are they left behind as the carriage moves? She's levitating.
Does she keep momentum?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
need to hold on to something.
I will hold on to something.
Well, actually, if she levitates and the carriage goes without, she's just going to hit the back of the carriage
Yeah,
and be
exactly.
dragged. Not violently, of course.
Yeah, it's not like she's gonna pass through.
Yeah, because she would have the same momentum at the moment of levitation. She would have the same momentum and lack of
exactly,
air
but-
friction because she's in the carriage.
But I remember the carriage is not covered, so it's like a...
Okay.
Yeah, it's not covered.
Then, as a show of faith, I will tie. I will try to give you a rope with mage hands so that you
It's
may
fine.
hang like a balloon.
I stopped with the casting and I land on the ground with a full feather.
I wanted the whisper balloon.
If if the carriage is not covered, then maybe
We can find tippies.
did we find maybe some hats?
The thing is, as I said, this carriage has like some sort of a cloth like on top of it, but it's open like in the back,
I see.
and like on the sides, it has a few boards here and there to protect from rain and such, but it's not fully encased.
That's not. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, you Sippy.
Hello.
Hello.
So Javier, such a cute name. Tell me the story of your life. I have all the time in the world. Except till we get to Isinabi.
Well,
You're not dead.
No, I'm looking for the carriage like this.
Hello!
You photograph.
they to be honest, like you are the ones in the front and
And his carriage is covered because it's more expensive than ours.
no.
No.
His carriage.
Are we finding the information or not? So, yeah.
So he will start telling you that he is from a small farm village in Goldfields. Yeah, that's the name. From Goldfields, and that had a pretty okay childhood, growing up in a nice halfling community, and that he decided to become a poet. Well, more like a traveling bard of sorts. And
Your stories are so funny.
he
I laugh like all your jokes.
he would
That's your arm when
tell
you do
you.
that.
He blushes slightly and such, but the thing is,
Yes, it's
he
working.
he tells you a few stories here and there.
What about the inspiration for the book called the
Destiny's
Destiny's Child? Destiny's End.
Hand, not hand.
Roll me persuasion, because at that point you see
With
he tells you.
Because I laughed at all
Sure,
his jokes.
That's true.
That works, yeah.
Thank you.
Stop pretending it's not true.
Wow, what was it? Persuasion?
Yes.
25.
Oh, all right. Because as soon as you mention that book, you see that he gets a bit more, not upset, but he says that this book, the thing about it is while it's filled with interesting adventures and tales, they're all about this very, how to say, pure-hearted and very determined individual that had a very strong vision and dream that carried him with such determination and ambitions. It's mainly the tale of not Drake, but Darren basically, I've met him a few years ago, and when he told me about his dreams and he was referring to that of finding true love, and that he knew that going on the road it will lead him to her. And as we hit the road together, I decided to join him on this quest. The way he spoke to me and related all of this was so pure and convincing that I just had to know how this tale would end. And I would know it would make a great book, if anything. And on the road, we ended up actually quite close to in Isinabel, and over there he fell in love with a very nice looking lady. Wait, let me see, her name was Anaora. Yes, I was looking through the notes. Anaora. And you know what the funny thing is? Is that I personally knew this lady. Because because you see, I've heard, so to say, the same words and like the same dream and vision from her as well. She had the same thing going on as well. She was her dream was she was on a quest for love, so to say. And while I did not tell this to Darren, I wanted to see how it played out.
Yeah.
When they've met, it was actually quite funny, to put it one way, and but it was that very pure feelings of joy, and as if destinies clashed, and it was quite beautiful, I may say, seeing them interact with one another, and it was interesting.
What was the color of her eyes?
If I remember, green,
I think
maybe. I don't know.
Let me check the PDF.
Yeah, we'll go with emerald.
Typical
for now.
man, you don't even know
It's
the
canon
color
now.
of
It's
Color, TBD.
Hey, Elton John has a good song about this with a lovely voice.
And the thing is, this lady, she did come from a more noble, so to say, house that how should I say, her father at least required for whoever was to be her lover to go through some trials to bring in a basilisk tooth. And I can't see. Green, yeah. And the tale also involves how me and I want to say Derek, but it's not Derek. Darren. And Darren.
Truth and dare.
Went and found this beast, and again, his ambition and determination managed to. Well, actually, he didn't quite slay it, to be honest. He just managed to sneak by, and
It's a player.
yeah, he had a very interesting, well thought plan. But nonetheless, the thing is, he managed to do this.
Did they get married?
Well, again, I ended the book on a cliffhanger But since it is a true story, I can tell you that yes, they did.
And can we visit them? You said it's close to Isinabil.
When you mentioned that, he kind of gets quite sad and looks away for a moment and says,
No? Did they sue you for the copyright?
if only that was the only reason, but no. They're no longer with us. They passed away.
What happened to them? It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Roll deception.
Yeah. That's why I told you it's hard for me to talk about it.
But I really want to hear it now. I won't be able to sleep for months.
There are more to say, like, they seem to be they actually were the happiest couple I've known, and everything was going great for them, and I told you they're no longer.
What happened? How did they die? Plague?
No, well, I'm not
Did the village
sure
was
of
raided
the
by
exact details, but soon after marriage they moved to Cysera,
Yeah?
and a couple of months ago there was a raid by an unknown group of bad people
A
that
couple of months, 2 months ago?
it was like 3, if I
Okay.
remember, 3 and a bit. That couple of folks came to Cysera and raided the village, kidnapping and innocents and slaughtering those who opposed them and tried to intervene. And yes, their demise. It's so hard to talk about this. I'm
What
sorry.
did they look like? What raiders? You know, my village also was
I don't know. I wasn't.
raided by some dragonborn.
I do not know these individuals, and
But you heard stories about them.
roll me an insight check when you ask
He's
that.
the one who did it. A 0.
0.
I cannot roll ones. Wait. Pretty.
Halfway one.
It's not a 19, but it's 15.
15. Okay. Yeah. So when you say about this organization and such, yeah, he looks a bit upset, but you do feel like he probably knows something more.
Please tell me. You know you can have completely trust in me. And I touch his hand. And I will tell you what happened to my family and how my father died.
Roll me a persuasion check.
All she wanted to do.
17.
Okay, I don't understand why you wish to know this so badly, but the thing is,
I
while
love drama so much.
I can see that, it's, I have a few books that you might like. I would recommend. But anyway,
Andrei will buy them for me.
Who's Draven?
who's Drake?
You.
Yeah, no, obviously.
He met you. The
Yep.
French dragon.
Yeah.
The one that keeps changing its voice.
And it's Draven.
Dragon.
Draven.
And well, he says, Javier says, well, again, I have heard during the incident that they're called the Cabal of Tainted Eclipse, and while I do not know exactly what their plans are and what they're really into, there is this so to say thread investigation sort of that I'm following. A few days ago came in Sinabel this orange-furred leonin with a brown and white mane and brown eyes, burned scars across his left arm, and my neighbor next door, Winslow, took him in. We speak now and then, and while he is taking in this Leonin fella, it seems that he knows something more about it. Like I've heard Winslow say the same thing, that this Leonin had some information about the Cabal. He doesn't know exactly who to tell. He's a bit quite skeptical, so to say, and very, a bit paranoid. But I'm willing to look into it, see what's what.
Can looking into it together?
But why?
Because I'm curious and I love drama.
But Miss, this is something different. It's something dangerous. These are bad people.
I'm super strong. You can.
I mean,
I'm super brave and strong. I've done so many things.
all of us halflings, I know we have the adventurous spirit and we're all brave, but I don't want.
I was raised by Leonins, you know. My adoptive parents are Leonins.
Oh, quite interesting. Quite interesting. I don't know.
Also, I have another question, because the Bucuro doesn't have any photos, and it just says this lady, Anela, was super pretty. Do you have any, like, photos or paintings, or do you have magic means to replicate her visage? Don't push your luck, lady.
So, when you ask about them, like, he would probably recall the description of these individuals, like what's in the book as well. Darren will be described as Darren, how you saw him except for the decaying part of the body, and
yeah.
In the conversation, like skip.
What is Goba doing? I know how Draven looks. This is boring, okay?
But when describing an aura, just a very nice, graceful elven lady.
But does he have magical means, like to replicate the? This is what I was telling, like.
Magical means.
Yeah. Or a photo, or a sketch, or a painting, or a place where they have paintings, or something. She's nobility, you guys. She must have paintings, like oil paintings, holding grapes, with the whole family being fed grapes.
Maybe if you go to her family in Sinabel, but. He doesn't have any paintings of her or anything. He would just describe to you.
But does he have magical means, like change appearance, you know, path of changing, whatever, something?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the rest of you in the other carriage, do you do anything else, or moving on with the next
One
section?
small thing. So, Draven and Sildren, we have gathered here today to perform the ritual of Fardia, what the fuck is Lissim. Yes.
Can we hold
Sheldon.
it whisper, like, in the front of the carriage, like a glass, and to listen to the conversation?
Yes. But I don't need to be in front of the. Please let me roll a perception.
Well, I was about to say that because
No, but just like do like this against you.
No one that I.
May I help Whisper by correcting her angles in the
I'm just not sure.
With advantage or without?
No, without.
26.
You gained the end of the universe.
And you want advantage on that?
I can roll performance to see how loud I speak.
Nah, it's fine. Sure, you catch pretty much every
Everything.
I
conversation.
replicate. And now CP is saying, yeah. And now is describing Aura and Anora and Anaora, and they say it's a very nice elven lady with red hair and green eyes.
Okay, which I know already.
Yeah, he's very vague. Not a.
Yeah, I know.
like the-
That's
he's-
him. So
This is a move.
Yeah, he's
it's
just
somehow.
adorable.
Yeah. So,
Maybe he has bad memory.
And you're holding me.
I see where this is
Like a
going.
plank.
It's okay.
I need one thing. If I am to drink too much, you have to take me out. Not take me like
Like a leech.
Like a leech.
I'm glad you actually specified that because
You need to cast speak with animals. You understand me then?
I would have taken you out for dinner.
Whisper. I would ask of you to continue listen
For that.
for the
Okay.
conversation in the other carriage and just give me the short version after we're done here.
The short version is there's an investigator investigating the cabal, and one is his neighbor called Winslow, and the other
No,
is...
after.
Okay,
Winslow is the neighbor of
The
Javier.
neighbor, yeah.
this is what I said.
that's what she said.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard badly. I have -2 to perception.
But if you are to relate all of this to them, then
Yeah.
you...
No.
Okay.
No. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
After.
I have a better way.
You know the orange kitty. Probably. Don't spoil it. You go with the things.
Which was the orange kitty?
You're the orange kitty.
Anyway, which one of you's ideas should I do first? Yours or yours?
Do we have different ideas?
Yeah.
Who has the
Can you do my idea?
No. I'm the last.
Okay.
So,
I love you, Shelley.
I'm like, right, so the thing is, I want to find out how he has his powers and what is, if he has ever met someone named Lissim. Kind of looks like Eric's, but worse from every angle you would approach it.
So, could you think about the first time when you got your powers? Like if it was a dream or something like that.
You know, like when you were thinking to yourself, hey, I'm not two of myself, usually, but now I am two of myself.
If it makes sense.
I don't know. You would notice, Sildren, that his fur is quite puffed.
Oh.
And his tail is straight, and also it's quite widened. And he's not quite himself right now, but he wants to continue with this.
What?
Okay. So I. Oh no, not the claws.
I'll bite and cast detect thoughts.
Yeah. You are doing this willingly.
Yes.
So you
no
failed.
DC.
All right. And what memory are you?
Well, I'm trying very hard to think of what you told me, but the first memory is in the camp of the Brotherhood of Dark
Right.
Cloud, where you see a bunch of mercenaries, most of them Leonins.
All of them. Yeah.
All of them. All of them Leonins. And you see someone that might resemble my brother by the color of his mane and so. And you also see Leonin that's a perfect match of the one that has been described to CP earlier.
Yeah, so the scene here, it's basically you are by the campfire and such. probably, I mean, definitely it's a foresty area and such. Not sure exactly where, but so there is the main campfire where all of the Leonins are, including the orange-furred Leonin with brown and white mane and such. And your brother, who would be standing a bit further away from the camp, alongside with another individual. It's cloaked, caped, and such, and seems to be, I mean, your brother seems to be talking and interacting with this individual, while the rest of you there at the camp just have small talk between yourselves and such.
Yeah, I noticed a few things.
Yeah,
there.
because at this point, like you looking and through Sildren's memories, you do a bit feel like that he is worried, skeptical, and as you are recalling this memory, you see Sildren just standing up from the camp and kind of going just a little bit to peek towards like what his brother is talking with this individual. And I will want you now to roll me a perception.
Oh no! So that's it.
If you have
Guidance.
Also, yeah, do I know you have a brother? Do I have another cousin?
Oh yeah,
It's a
the
+7,
older
so
brother. He's the leader of the
it's a dream, so I.
Dark Cloud Brotherhood.
And I didn't know about this, so why
Oh no!
that he's missing?
15.
I think we talked about this, right? When I described the
Yeah,
brother,
there was definitely mention of that.
But no matter, I'll get you up to speed with your cousin.
Let's say I hate him.
Okay, sure.
He wasn't really much, like, he never was around the house. He was always, like, probably met him once or twice. But anyway, 15 you said? It's still alright. So, what you do see, you don't get all of it, but this individual wears a dark cloak, and you do see that it has definitely elven features. You don't get quite the full detail of his face or anything, but like from his height, from his stance and such, you do detect it's quite elven. And as there are a few hair strands just falling from his face, and what you do spot with that 15, it's two things. First, that again, somewhere behind his cape, he wears the symbol that you recognize as the one of the Cabal of Tainted Eclipse. Yeah. And the second one, which you didn't quite notice, Sildren over there, but you would also notice this mainly because you're also familiar with this. But whoever this individual is, like as soon as it goes for a shake hand with your brother, you do recognize a bit like what he wears from underneath. It has this sort of greenish robes and such, and like as soon as he shakes hands, you do notice like a little bit that this is definitely some elven nobility, something. It's an elven noble for sure, like it wouldn't be just a whatever guy, like just from his dressings and so definitely an elven nobility fella that Sildren's brother made a deal with.
Is there another elven regal family in Nipsinabul besides hers?
Yes, the thing is in Nipsinabul, I need to take on the notes, but you would know that it's ruled by a council, like the way they govern their city is not just a king or something, and there are quite a few noble houses, but where is it? Let me check.
Do I catch any color on the clothes he wears? Besides the...
It's this combination of green and white long blouse of sorts that when he extends his hand for a shake you do catch a glimpse of. It's, let me check here, give me a second, where is it? Yeah, so basically it's the Council of Sheitaril. It's Shei apostrophe Taril. The Council of Sheitaril, which are, I think, like 9 or something. I'll need to check. But yeah, there are quite a few more wealthy and individuals that each sort of govern the different aspects of the city and such. And, yeah. But yeah, definitely even something a council member would wear. I mean, they were definitely very expensive outfits and such. So yeah, that's what you notice.
And from time to time, the image shifts towards that Leonin with a scar.
Yeah.
And while Sildrin tries very hard to think about Lysim and Sildrin and Sildrin.
The thing is that would require you to do another bite, because different memories, like as soon as you try to focus and switch, like your mind just there's
explodes.
This, not explodes, but there's this sharp pain that like this fast transition just like a bit overwhelming. And it's more like you pulling out at this fast transition than anything, because you can focus, of course, but you see.
So this is over now.
The first bite.
The first bite.
Okay. I get back from this and do it again.
First, I'll heal him.
You'll heal him, okay.
Maybe you want to do it again.
But this time try to think about the matter at hand.
Okay.
The useful answers you gave me.
Yes, sorry, it didn't work this time because what I heard from a whisper from the other carriage, I know that person.
I know you know him. Also, the Cabal are the conclave, or the most powerful people in Ipsinabil. Maybe. We need to investigate that. So, next bite.
So this Leonin is he's from the Dark Cloud Brotherhood. His name is Iptin Amberheart. While there was no clear structure in the Brotherhood, you could say that he was the second in command, the most trusted trusted administrator of the Brotherhood, as far as my brother was concerned. And also a lawyer, follower, and a strong individual. If he was here, maybe he knows what happens to my brother and to the rest of the Brotherhood. Now I just need a way to ask Javier about it.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I'm getting ready for the second bite.
The second bite, yeah.
Bitey.
But again, yeah, like when he does this thing, like the blood itself like soars and forms into the same dark liquid mist of sorts that just goes all throughout him, enveloping it. The same mist sort of that you saw when he was also strangled in thin air. But anyway,
how hurt am I?
No, you just take 1 point of damage from the bite, and now the second one to...
And then heal and nothing.
Okay. I'm ready.
Let's buy some them.
So, yep. I do it with somewhat more success this time, and I'm trying to think of well, what I know from Goba about.
And probably recall that time when the first time when the Seal Twins appears and such, which is this. It's sort of, well, now it's just Sildren next to a campfire. The scenery is quite of similar with forests around and such. And you see him just training. And like at some point, Sildren is like up in a tree and you know, working on his balance and such, and like training his acrobatics, more to say. Witcher style, you know, like when he was on the poles and such, and yeah, and at some point he slips and falls. But yeah, while here's the thing, while you can't really know what was going in his head, like you just see this as a third part, yeah. Third person camera. Yeah. You do feel that there is definitely a sense of confusion and unconsciousness mixed a bit with what do you call it? Not regret, but worry. Okay. And as you see this, like he slips, he goes there a bit unconscious for like a minute or so, and when he snaps out of it and looks up, it's at that point when he sees for the first time Siltwin just like doing the exercise and completing it, while like, yeah, a bit confusion then breaks in as well, as like, what is...
I definitely hit my head.
And
so you hit your head and you started seeing double, then you just rolled with it.
But again, since you don't know what happened...
It's often like your story, you also got hit in the head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a professional at being hit in the head.
And yeah, there is for a brief moment that also... I'm right? With the... another... Siltrin, this one that popped up, this one flying above and just looking at the Sildren for a split second, and then vanishing.
So basically no answers. Basically no answers as towards if he knows.
As towards listen something.
So
no, nothing.
Well, it's an answer because it's clear that Sildren did not know how he got.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true.
That's a good answer.
So I told you.
I relate.
I had a spell, and I had 8 more lives.
And they started floating around.
You then pull out of this memory and.
Nice.
So any of you, do you want to communicate with Stevie on the other side?
No.
Oh. Maybe you can send her a message asking, telling actually that Sildren knows the Iptin Amber Heart, and maybe we find something more about him.
I am not under the circumstances to communicate at the moment.
I can message her.
Okay.
Okay. I'll cast message.
On Sippy,
Sippy. Sildren knows about what's his name?
Iptin Amberheart.
Iptin Amberheart.
I don't think it's numbered. You go.
It's numbered.
The message? Yeah.
What should I ask her?
It's in Amberheart and learn more about him.
Learn more about him. You can reply with this message.
What
what's the conversation we're having while I have this?
Could be.
In the first place, I show an aptitude for the clarinet.
After that was so nice when I was 104. Now I am
He just, I mean,
I feel you, bro.
he would try to comfort you basically, because you said also at some point that you would tell him about
Your father.
Kamran, yeah, and your,
My father
yeah,
died
and then
only
he's
this
just there
year.
Where's the dragon?
he's there comforting
Where is Karla?
you. And,
Oh no, I don't know.
but it's definitely in the storage. But anyway, and yeah, he's just comforting you, and then you get this message.
Wait. I have a headache.
The 5G. I'm connected to the Matrix. What, Ellen? What?
So,
Okay.
I just realized I have a cousin. It's the big fellow, the Leonin over there in the carriage.
Right.
In front. It's my cousin.
Yeah.
It's a funny story how we're cousins. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, you said your parents were Leon. And,
Yeah, exactly. You're smart. You get it.
He's a good listener.
Yeah. A good quality in a man. I remember that my cousin had a very good friend that was orange. Called Iptin Amberheart.
oh,
I think it's the one in your story.
actually, yeah, Winslow told me his name is Iptin.
What a coincidence.
Okay, okay,
They know each other.
okay. Wow.
They went with the same summer camp or something.
All right, we should. Okay, this is interesting. Probably your friend would know something as well. But let's move on a little bit. We should prepare to make camp pretty soon as the sun starts setting bit by bit, and as you proceed onwards. After like another hour and such, about time when you need to prepare for camp, you spot something a bit strange and out of place on this road to Sinabel, which is this small wooden structure on the side of the road, which as you get closer, it does resemble like what's it? Not candelabra. The clock towers. It has that tall, lean shape. Yeah, a grandfather clock, but made in the sort of shape of a building. As it's tall, it has a few windows on the sides, and in the center of this structure, in the middle center front, there is this large circular window, which also has a clock outside, and it has those slanted roof sides, and it has a nice arched door. And as you're getting close to this, exactly at that point, comes out of it rushing and panicking this very small Harangon fella that has a button-up shirt, and he hops around, and he's very excited. You folks, please, could you just help me? I think I have ghosts in my house.
Ever smile. Hi, hey, help. Hey, whoa.
Ghosts in my house.
That's never smile.
And here is where we're gonna end it.
I don't really understand how is your sad backstory related to the giant cuckoo clock which is hanging on inside. That's what we're gonna find out.
Yeah, guys.
Oh my god, so much roller coasting through emotions!
My boy!
Big adventures.
Oh man. How?
Well, you're gonna find out next episode.
Yeah.
On Dicesylvania.
I can't wait.
So, who has the fun information?
So, before we,
what's
since the
this?
dice have been cast for today.
What's that? Fun fact. Are you a Mount Rushmore fan? Are you?
Perhaps.
Perhaps. Well, on the Danube's banks, covered in snow, is it carved, not covered? Is the statue of the former Dacian
In stone.
ruler.
Carved in stone.
Yes, carved in stone.
You said snow.
Snow, stone. Snow was stone once, and now it's snow again. Right? Right. Anyway, is the former Dacian ruler known as Decebal.
Decebalus.
His stony features and stern eyes were sculptured by 12 alpine sculpturers. What a dumb name. Over a period of 10 years. Wow. I can barely be concentrated for 5, so. The statue is 55 meters tall. That's 180 feet for you out there. And is the highest stone sculpture in Europe.
Really?
Whoa.
Yes. One can say that this is our very own gates of Arangoras. 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 So, if you're interested in Mount Rushmore and Lord of the Rings,
Visit Romania.
just Romania.
We've actually been there. It's
Oh, yeah.
so I can definitely say that that place rocks.
To watch the eyes of our ancestors look at you stoutly.
But again, it's the face of Decebal on a rock that is the highest, tallest sculpture in Europe.
In Europe,
Yes.
yeah.
What the hell?
And it looks amazing, and
is,
also
yeah.
the scenery because it's the border with Serbia. It's amazing.
And
That's
water.
That's the
Because
the Danube.
Danube.
flows. Yes,
Yeah.
that was the most
You
incredible.
can take
ride.
some trips on
Just
the...
beware mobile data.
Oh yeah. That's a different.
But just
No
look at it.
Bring plenty of mobile data from home in your backpack.
Yeah.
But nice.
And watch out for bears.
Yeah.
Sea bears.
Everywhere.
Danube bears.
Omnipresent.
But not Count Bears.
No,
Count,
omnivorous.
the Count
Count
Bear,
bears are in Transylvania.
the Count Bear is here at Dicesylvania,
I'm
where,
here, guys. Hello.
where we wish you good day.
Good night.
And don't
don't
let
let
the
the
vampires
vampires
bite.
Bye.